Hello.
John likes Steve more than me. Also, our workers are cylinders. Rado's workers were like hexes.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting. Anyway, we're live. We're playing Caylus. Caylus, the French town that the king decided to build a castle in. Which is what we're doing. We're building a castle in a French town. Woohoo! So this game is, is it 2006?
Oh, wow, really?
I think. Is the original? I doubt it's in the credits. This game is old. Also, hello chat. I noticed that you started the party without us, which is fine. I feel like, no, maybe not 2006. I feel like it was 2006 though. I'm sure somebody in the chat knows. Yeah, sure. This edition that we're playing is the 2012 edition that came out. So, yeah. There we go. Yeah, we're playing Caylus. We're excited to play Caylus because we're terrified to play Caylus. But it's one of those things where, like, recently a lot of people have been talking about it, and one of my old coworkers loved it, and I've always wanted to play it because he and I tended to have similar game tastes, and I just never had a copy, and then they did a reprint recently, which supposedly added an expansion and tweaked some stuff, but my friend had an older edition copy, and she gave it to me, and I was super happy and excited about that. So I guess technically this stream is sponsored by Thursday. Thank you, Thursday. But we're going to play Caylus. Steve is apparently doing last-second work things just behind the camera, which is the occasional typing sound you hear because he's standing closer to the mic than we are. It was originally published in 2005. I was close! But it is credited as being the first worker placement game, and it's apparently pretty cutthroat in regards to resource management, money, and points, and I'm terrified but excited. I think I'm just worried that it won't build up to the hype for me.
Yeah.
I think I might also just be worried that maybe I'm not good enough to play Caylus. There's a little bit of both on this. But I have read the rules. This is our first time. None of us have played. John and I have read the rules and watched Rado's run-through video, which was slightly helpful, but he got a lot of rules wrong. So yeah. But Steve has never played. Steve does not know how to play, so Steve's going to come and sit down as soon as he finishes working. And he's going to listen to John teach y'all how to play and teach Steve how to play. While I go and make dinner, because we haven't had dinner.
Yep.
So, yeah. Alright, he folded the laptop. So we've already done the primary setup, and I actually went ahead and put the resource cubes and the money in two separate things, so we can just each have our own little resource cubes to pull from.
Let's see.
So yeah. So, I feel like we should only have 5 workers, but I guess we have 6.
This looks so pretty and not cutthroat at all.
Yeah, it's really nice and
Everyone should have.
gorgeous.
Pretty
And
and
then
not
we need money still.
Yeah.
Right?
Turn order.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Paul picks Steve to win.
I do not.
John tends to do better at these games. It's either me or John, usually, with these games.
Ooh.
Hey, if there's a hate draft, I'm in the running.
That's true. The Prost will probably see
brutal.
Steve to victory.
For you.
The Prost.
Yeah, you'll learn about him in a minute. You probably will like him or hate him. Maybe a little bit of both.
You get $6.
That's a familiar
I get
feeling.
$6.
Yes.
A little bit of both like and hate.
And Steve gets $6.
I'm familiar
Steve
with
gets
that.
5 because he's first.
Steve's first!
Okay.
Yeah, you can get whatever money you want. Okay, I'm gonna go cook bok choy. Steve's gonna run camera for John.
Alright.
And he's also gonna pay attention to the rules. It's already on. It's already on.
Okay.
Don't touch it. Turn it over. Put it down. Maybe you shouldn't run camera. Okay.
Abby?
Abby can run camera. So there's the board shot.
She's never been much of a mouse chaser.
That's because we don't have mice. Also, Abby, your tail is going to... Yep.
Ooh,
Yep.
So John, how do we salvage setup?
This is all about rebuilding Caylus.
Yeah, I think the wall just got knocked down right there.
Let me fix this. There we go. I'm gonna take the cat while John teaches.
Yes.
And
Okay.
resets up. Okay.
Oh, that even knocked your building.
That's fine. I can also feed some spider. Wait, is that a spider? No, that's the top of a tomato. They're very similar.
They look pretty similar.
Okay.
Different number of legs though.
Yeah.
Also, the tomato fangs aren't as sharp. Anyway, take it away,
John.
John.
Okay,
Take it away.
so Caylus. I've heard this is the first worker placement game. So we have workers, and we're placing them out on the board in order to build up the castle of Caylus. I think is the ultimate goal. So a round will look like we will first get income. So everyone's going to get $2. That happens even on the first round. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll take turns placing our workers out on the board. And the valid spots for worker placement are any of the square buildings that are out.
Okay.
The castle, and there's 3 sections of the castle. There's the dungeon, the walls, and the towers.
Okay.
So only the dungeon's available first, and then things will trigger throughout the game to open up these other areas. First, I'll talk about the buildings, though. So a lot of the buildings, well, I guess let me back up. When you place a worker, you have an option, or you either place it on a building that you own, or someone else's building, or a neutral building. If it's someone else's building or a neutral building, you pay the cost of the lowest open spot on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So we're all going to be paying $1 to start. And then you take the action on the building. So a lot of the buildings are just getting resources, like this is getting wood, this is getting wood or food, this is getting stone, food or cloth. There's also areas to build other buildings. So to start with, we have the ability to build wood buildings, which are any of these. So like any building, you give up the goods, place it in the first open slot, stick one of your houses on there, and immediately score the points. All right. And then that's going to be available next round.
Okay.
Because this is a delayed action worker, or delayed worker placement. So we're all going to place our workers out, and then we're going to resolve down the river, or down the road. Another thing you can do is pass, and that's going to end your turn for the round, or end your actions. When you pass, you take the lowest open slot, and that does 2 things. If you're the first one to pass, you get $1, and then whoever else is still active in the round, they're now paying more for placing the workers. And then say another person passed, that player's paying $3 now to place their workers.
Is that on anywhere, or only a spot owned by another player that you have to?
Only another player. You're always only going to pay $1 for your buildings.
Owned by the player or a fixed.
Or a
owned by
neutral.
nobody.
Yeah. So let's see, some of these other buildings. This is a delayed action spot, so you put there. When this is resolved, you pick it up and put it on any other unoccupied building. Get $3. Move the provost. I haven't talked about these yet, and I will in just a second. Give up goods and money, or cloth and money for points. Or no, cloth and money for a crown favor, which I will talk about in just a moment. This will set the turn order, so whoever's here first is going to take the first, second, third.
And that's a multiple people can place spot.
So all 3 of us can go there. Obviously, the third person would need to, because then you're just third. This is the N. So what you do if you're, when you place here, the next round it's going to slide over. And what this means is as long as your worker is here, you're only paying $1 no matter who is passed. So you're guaranteed to only pay $1 for your placing your workers. But someone else can come in here and bump you out.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be placing all of our workers out, and then we will resolve it in order of the road. And here's where the provost comes into play. So there's the bailiff, which is going to be moving down the road slowly, eventually triggering the end of the game. So when he gets off the board, that's the end of the game. He's also going to open up other areas of the castle. So when he passes through this section, we're going to score the dungeon and then open up the walls, score the walls, open up the tower, score the tower. But the provost, he is going to be moving back and forth based on that and turn order here. So say it's like this. Why this is important is because the buildings are only going to be resolved if they come before or on the provost. So if we're in a situation like this, and I have placed here, and say I move the provost, so I can actually trigger this building, and then Tiffany is in next order to move it, and she pays a buck to move it back, then I can't trigger this building. I have lost the buck that I spent to place that worker, and lost the buck to move the provost. The provost can move up to 3 spaces back and forth from where he starts.
Is that one for every time anybody passes, or when you move it, you get up to 3?
When we trigger, so when we're resolving the actions, and you hit the bridge in turn order of passing, not turn order there, so in order of passing, players have the option to move the provost 1 to 3 spaces in either direction by paying $1 to $3.
Right.
Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So you can be a dick and move all the way back, and no one can resolve anything. But you can't move past the bridge. So these ones are always guaranteed to move. Or to trigger.
And this is a move when this gets resolved also.
Exactly. So you have the option to move it twice, potentially. I believe you still have to pay to move them from here as well.
And
For which one?
Or do you not have to pay when you trigger this one?
You do not.
Oh,
no.
nice.
That one's free.
Can only one person be on an action spot?
Yes.
Okay.
With the exception of the action spots that can have multiple people.
Right, which is only the stables, right?
And the inn.
The inn.
Because one person goes on the inn and then bumps the second person out.
Oh, right. Right. So eventually there's only one person there, but there are momentarily 2 people. So that's all the buildings. So we'll be getting resources, building new buildings that are going to go out. Important to note, there's only the option to build out wood buildings. Stone buildings, which are since wood better, can only be built if the stone builder gets put out. And the blue buildings can only be put out if the blueprint building gets put out.
The blueprints. I get it.
Exactly. But there's getting to a blue building, which are tons of points, right? Up to 25 points, is a little bit trickier because, and I'm not going to talk about a lot of these buildings, but I will talk about these. There's the lawyer. Lawyer lets you build residence, and when you're building a residence, you have to either destroy one of your current buildings or one of the neutral buildings. Just build right over it.
Wow.
Yep. This is going to get you extra buck income every round, and opens up the possibility to build blue buildings. Because when you build a blue building, you have to build over your own residence.
Whoa.
Yep. So getting to a blue building is very difficult, I imagine. And it might not even happen if these things don't come out, right? And then, finally, the other way to get points is building a castle. So this is another spot you can place your worker, again paying $1. And these are resolved first. So when your worker is resolved, you give up a bundle of goods, which has to be 3 goods, one of which is food, and none of them can be equal. So you can do a wood, and a stone. Food. Okay, but anyway, so you give up a bundle, place your house there, and you score the number of points based on the section you're building. If you have built the most sections of that area during that round, you get a King's Favor. King's Favor is you move up one of your markers on one of these 4 tracks. So you can get points, money, goods, or the ability to build a building with a discount. And I believe you take that action immediately when you take that King's Favor. And then, once the bailiff passes through the trigger for the scoring, then you're going to count up who has buildings here. If you have 2 or more buildings in this section, you're going to get another favor. If you have 0 buildings in the section when this is triggered, you lose 2 points. And then here's all the scoring for the other ones. You lose 3 points, you have none here, 4, you have none here. And you can get more and more favors the more and more buildings you have in each of these sections. And I think that's basically it.
How does the bailiff move?
So, if the provost is, more than 2 spaces in front, no. If the provost is after the bailiff moves 2 spaces. If the provost is before the bailiff, then he'll lose 1 space.
Got it.
And then the provost moves to where the bailiff is.
The provost would go back to the bailiff.
Yeah.
So the provost is going to be slowly ticking down, moving down the road as
The
we play.
bailiff is, yeah.
No, but the provost is going to at least be...
Yes.
Well, not necessarily, because she moves the provost back.
No, I know, but I mean, he'll creep forward as the bailiff moves.
Yeah, so he could be back here, the bailiff moves 1, and then this is going to be moved back.
So
we could try to get him back there, and he moves 1 again.
Yeah.
But it's harder and harder.
Yeah. We have a new opportunity every round to mess with each other.
Exactly.
There's another question I had. Oh, how do we mark our buildings as ours? Do we use the houses?
Yeah. Okay. So the houses are going up into the castle to mark our
progress
there, and then also marking our buildings on the board. And if you use someone else's building, they get a point.
They get 1 point.
Okay.
And then you explain the castle, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you explain it like how Rado did, it's wrong.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the way that the castle goes is you go on these spots.
Oh.
So the first person goes to the lowest value,
okay,
and then the next person, and then so on. And then if we're in the first round, we're going to be building in the dungeon.
Okay.
And you can decide to build as many packages as you want with your one worker.
Wow.
And then you will get the number of points times per package, and then you put your building. So if you were to do 2 packages, you would do that.
Yep.
And then the packages need to be unique in of themselves, but not from each other.
That's cool.
And then the next person would go so on and so forth. There are 6 spots. If there is a situation, John goes crazy, right? And Steve's the next person. Steve could still decide to build 2 packages, but he would be building into the tower, which is still allowed even if we're not to the tower building, or those are the walls. Steve could still build into the walls, even if we're not into the wall building part of the game. But you can never, once we hit the wall building part, if there were gaps in the dungeon, you could never build back into the dungeon.
So you can never go back.
You can never go back, but if you're forced to, you can go forward.
You can never go home again.
Yes.
Jiggity jig.
So very true. So very true indeed.
And this happens
at the very, very end.
end.
So we do everything on the road first, and then we do the castle.
So you can get goods first for the castle building.
Yeah. You kind of want to plan it that way.
Yep.
All right. Awesome.
Sweet. All right.
Oh,
dinner is
not
ready.
that one. Not that one. That one. There we go. No, this is awesome. I saw some people in chat saying they're gonna get stuff to the table. Someone mentioned they were gonna try to play Seventh Continent this weekend, which is something I only just heard about.
Yeah.
But I have a coworker that backed it on Kickstarter. I was like, I don't know when I'm gonna get a chance to play it, so
nice.
I might try to play it with them.
That'll be fun. I've been hearing excellent things about it.
Yeah. Likewise.
Yeah.
Seems like something where if that's what you want, if that's the type of game you want, co-op,
Sure.
narrative-y stuff, it delivers.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Please do not eat on camera, Steven. And do not chink your bowl loudly. And do not make it obvious that you're eating.
There is no food here.
There is no food. Coolies. Alright, so...
Did you get 2 food and a bread?
No, I did not.
2 food and a wood?
2 food and a wood. Yes. Ooh, where are you going? Can I have a qua?
Yeah, I put 3 in the fridge.
Cool.
So they're lukewarm.
Sweet.
John, would you like a lukewarm liqueur?
Sounds delightful, thank you.
I guess one other thing to be pointed out that I was confused about when I was reading the rules is, Steve, when we build buildings, the first building spot is here. These ones are printed on the board and will not be replaced.
Those are like those?
Yeah.
Yes. Which is a little confusing, but yeah.
But
Just-
any of these can be replaced, right?
Would you like any storage?
No. Isn't 7th Continent co-op?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have fun with your coworker, honey.
Huh? Are you anti-co-op?
I just don't really enjoy them.
No. Would you finish some Giant Spirit Island?
I would be, because enough people on Twitter were like, do it!
I really like it.
Alright. Just catching up on chat. Alright, Steve. Yeah, Ichi is looking non-existently at... You're totally in frame still.
Wait, I can block you. There you go.
Steve, it's your turn to start.
First rule is streaming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Alright.
Do we get all 6 workers? I imagine yes.
It's
Yeah.
just the cost to place them.
Yeah, it's the
Right.
cost to place them. So you could go cray, but you only place one at a time. And
Yeah.
remember, we activate everything at the end of the round. And if people are dicks with the pro list, they won't activate.
Just wasted money.
Yep.
I want to go to this treehouse.
Cool. There you go. And then I pick one. I pick something. I guess I will go to the castle just to, secure that.
Yep.
Plan.
I'll also go to the castle.
Oh, 7th Continent is supposed to be best with 2 or solo.
Interesting.
Very
Isn't
interesting.
it the-
Steve, it's your turn.
Isn't it the same experience whether you have 1 or 2 or 4 people?
I don't really know. I'd have to look more into it.
Oh, I have to pay. Did you pay, Tiffany?
No.
Did you get $2?
Is it
No.
still just... Oh, none of us have passed yet, right?
Everybody got $2 at the beginning of the round, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Did
I
we all
just-
start with 5? Yeah.
Well, everybody started with different amounts based on
5
the player
plus.
order.
Yeah.
Cool, and I just got my income.
So you should have 7.
I should have 7, yes. And I do have 7.
Let's see.
And then I will go to this spot, which pays $1.
You go there.
Steve's turn.
This is to build that type of building?
Yeah, it's to build a wood building. Yeah, you can only build wood buildings to start. I think I will go there,
Makes sense.
which just gives me $3 when it activates. We'll explain what all the buildings do when we activate them on the road. I think that makes more sense. Seems 2 is optimal, as you can assist on actions if he understands the rules.
I guess I should play with my coworker then, because it would just be the 2 of us.
I have passed.
This is not an Abby-friendly game.
No, it's not. Steve, it's your turn.
Oh, I thought it was your turn. Because John passed.
Oh, John passed before I got to go.
No, you went here.
Oh, yeah, John passed. Now it's Steve's turn.
Hmm.
So now it's going to cost us $2 to go places.
Ooh, unless I pass.
It's gonna cost $3.
What was this one?
Delayed, so anything that's open.
Yeah, you can play something that's open later. But you do it first before the prost goes, so...
And this is turn order? for 2.
You're gonna pay $1 to confirm that you stay first.
$2.
$2 to confirm that you stay in first.
Nope.
Okay. There you go. John, did you get your $1 for passing?
I did.
Well, I have like Rahdo's voice in my head right now.
Did you just watch it today?
I just watched it. Yeah. It's gonna do a thing, but
Pretty spendy.
it did get pretty spendy.
Can you go on the one the provost was on?
Yes.
You can even go after.
Because we moved the provost later.
But none of us have white cubes yet, or is white wild?
White is wild.
White is wild and can include gold. When it's this, it means wild, but not including gold.
So that one is an amazing spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're not using the cubes for other things. Which, I like cubes. But I'm not gonna get them, apparently.
Who needs cubes anyway?
I'll go ahead and pay 3 to put one of my workers on the inn.
Nice.
So I don't run into this problem in the future.
And I think it's just you.
Yeah, and then
I think you have to pass.
I will pass because I have no money. So
Alright.
now we resolve actions, and I start. So this building right here, I get $3. So I get my $3 back. Sort of a wash. So I take the worker off. Then we go down the road again, and I'm here at the end, and we just slide me over to this spot, and I have to pay an additional $1.
Oh, really?
But now my dude is staying at the end, and in the future, I will only have to pay 1, which is great. Then we go here. Steve will get a wood. Oh, right. Sorry. Then we do the bridge. So John can move the post for $1 per spot that he would like to move, up to 3 spots.
Well.
Ooh, Mr. Moneybags.
Yeah.
Scrooge McJohn.
Yeah, John's a little clearer, like much clearer in the rules, but he because his production quality is a little higher than Rahdo's, he's not as prolific.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So this means that Steve's building will not activate, but mine will.
Oh, right.
Yes, because it's the one that he is on will still
We'll
activate.
still activate.
It's anything he's passed.
Yep.
There you go. Now, Steve, would you like to move him?
There is a special place for John to go.
Yes. Sweet. So Steve confirmed that I don't need to move the post because my building activates because I'm technically before Steve, so we're good.
So you get a brown cube. Would you like a food or a wood?
A food.
Okay. And then John gets a stone.
Stone.
And then I will take a cloth.
Yeah.
I got one.
Okay.
And then, Steve, you get to build a building. But you can only build a wooden building.
Mm-hmm.
Incidentally, there's a wooden building that lets you build stone buildings.
Guess what I'm going to build?
Nice. And you immediately get 4 points.
Oh, wow. And then I can build it anywhere?
It has to be the lowest available spot.
Which is this.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Screaming ahead.
Boom. And then the bailiff moves 1 forward, and then the prost goes and catches up with them. And then Xena wants her dinner. There we go. So that was the first round of Caylus. Nope, that's stairs. Oh, yes, castle. Now we do the castle part.
Oh, I didn't go there, did I?
No, you did not. So, I get to build first. I was hoping to build 2 parcels, but I can't. So I'm going to go ahead and build 1 parcel for 1 food and then 2 unique goods. And I get 5 points for doing that.
I will also do that.
So John also builds 1, so John will also get 5 points. And that's the round.
Cool.
So then turn order doesn't change because nobody went to the turn order spot. And
We get income.
everybody gets 2 income because nobody has built residential buildings. And then it's Steve a turn once more. Oh, that sort of works.
I also wanted to like Aquasphere more than I did.
I did want to like Aquasphere more. Yep. Somebody was doing David is doing a Feld weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah. Which should be interesting. But it's Steve's turn.
It is my turn. I should take one.
And we'll feed Xena here in a hot minute.
We will unpass.
Yep.
Why would I not want to go to the market?
Now, do you get a King's Favor?
Do I get a King's Favor? Oh, right! Yes, sorry. So, whoever builds the most in a section of the castle every round gets the King's Favor. And whoever builds first breaks the tie. So because I built first and we both built one, I get a King's Favor. So for King's Favor, I get to pick one of these rows to advance, and then I get the bonus on the row that I move into. So I can get points, increase my base income. Oh, no. This is just I get that much money. I get food, and then this one doesn't do anything yet, but eventually it will allow me to do free activations of buildings, which is pretty sweet. I think I'm going to take the money, because money is tight in this game, I feel. / important. So, yeah. Now it is Steve's turn.
Is it not John's turn?
No.
Oh, you went there. Sorry. Yes. Did you pay for it?
Yep.
Okay.
It's Tiffany's turn.
It is.
I think I paid for it. Maybe that's why I'm holding this cord.
Do-do-do.
My hand is currently occupied.
Xena says, if they won't feed me, maybe you will.
Yeah.
Hey, upside down dog.
Oy. Steve built a stone wall building, which is great.
Yeah.
Which is, in fact, great. I'm gonna go to the lumber house, paying $1. John looks too dapper tonight. The sweater does match his hat. It's very nice. Yep.
That's my turn.
Yeah, Supervisor Abby for life.
I've only taken one action.
I'm taking it.
John hasn't taken any.
Why is Tiffany taking two? Oh, the end.
It's the end. Yeah. Mixing it up.
The end of days.
Oh, my allergies are so acting up.
Oh, that's a bummer. John going to the castle.
Is it, I forget, is it 2 or less, or is it, you have to build at least 2 in a section or you get minus points?
At least 1. So 0 gives you minus points.
Right, so I'm good.
Yep.
But 2 gives you a favor.
Yep.
So if I can build 1 more there, I'm good. However, I'm going
But you
to...
always get a favor if you have the most?
During that round. If you built the most during that round, you're good.
Right.
Cool Tiff T, Dapper John, and Cheatin' Steve.
That is me.
Tiffany.
This rounds are too quick, y'all. Too fast. Ugh. I think I'm gonna take more money.
It's not a bad bet.
Because it's better. Steve's turn.
What does this one pay to?
To get 1 cube of your choice, but not gold. Gold is special. At the end of the game, 1 gold is worth 3 points. Gold is good.
You need 3 gold, 5 stone to get 25 points. Well, and a residential building.
Very interesting. Pass for buck. Oh.
Amerigo. Have you played Amerigo, John?
I haven't.
There's a lot of like classic games that we are still working on playing through. Because John is also relatively new to the gaming hobby.
2.5 years. So it's getting a little bit longer.
Well, yeah, but compared to like relative to like, you know, other people.
Right.
John passed, but I don't care.
Steve passed.
Steve passed. Sorry, Steve passed, and I don't care. It's the song of my new single coming out.
Xena also does not care.
I feel like she actually does care.
You think she cares?
But about something else.
Does it start with the letter D?
It does. Yeah. Maybe her best friend Teddy, who's not actually her best friend, but is just a puppy and is super adorable.
Teddy's about, what, yay big?
Yeah, he's 9 weeks old.
Aww.
He's fluffy and
slightly
cute.
larger than this water bottle.
Nice.
Teddy is adorbs. Adorbs. I guess I'll just do the Prost house for $1.
Interesting.
Da-da-da.
Trailer.
Castle comes second, I thought.
Castle comes last.
Yeah, castle comes last. So you move along the road first, and then you do the castle.
That would be exceptionally hard.
Yeah, it would be really rough.
Brutal, one might say.
Kind of like
I am not going. Whose turn is it?
Tiffany's turn.
John hasn't passed.
I have not.
John. I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me if you pass. Are you going second?
No, I'm going first.
Okay. You put it on the thing, because you could decide you want to go second. I don't know why, but you could. You could decide that.
That's one thing I could do.
Mm-hmm. Yep. ZZ. I'm going to pass.
I will also pass.
Boom.
Boop. Alright, $3 to you.
Yep.
And would you like to move the
Yes.
dude?
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Mm.
And then John is going to go first, so we shift.
You stay there.
I stay at the end. Then I get a
Wait.
wood. Oh, sorry,
gets
castle. Would you like to move the Prost?
I can move forward or back.
You could like make him run
Oh,
down
but I have
the
to
road.
pay
Cost money.
You
money.
have to pay.
But he's just gonna slingshot back to the.
Yeah.
At the end of the round, yes.
He's going to go twice up.
But John could move him.
Does he go back to the? He does go back to the. Yeah, he
He
always
goes back to Bill. Yeah.
Okay, so I am not going to move him.
I also will not.
Tiffany gets a wood.
Oh, okay.
I'll take a wooden stone.
I take a wood. Steve will get
I will
either a
take
cloth or a
Clothing.
Nice.
because I do need some
Would you like to
clothing.
build a building?
I would like to
That
build
is
a building.
blue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to build. Ooh, do I want to build a better farm or the better cloth house or the better stone house or the better forest?
All good options.
They're all great options. I feel like I want to build.
Technically, it's not a forest; it's like a logging camp.
Or something like that.
It's in the forest.
Yeah, you know. I feel like I'm gonna build the stone house because the forest will become less important later. So I will get 2 points,
Mm-hmm.
and I get to put my thing on it.
Excellent. You took your thing.
So you did, yeah. And then Steve can turn a cube in to get $4.
Not bad.
Which
This is super fast. These
Yeah,
rounds are
yeah.
super fast.
Okay, and then castle. I will give up these 3 things.
Yep.
So do this for 5 points.
Okay. So John is up another 5.
I will
Steve.
also for 5 points.
And then I will
Steve.
take the $3.
So John advances to there. Awesome. Okay, and
Now he moves up twice, right?
yep, he moves twice, and then the Prost moves to catch up with him. Don't do that, it'll confuse me. Okay. Ah,
And then now I am first, right?
yes. But first these come back. Ba-ba-ba, and we need to feed the dogs. Because it's gonna be a thing. Can you do that while I finish eating my dinner? Can you feed the dogs?
Why do we always reenact the cave versus cave cover?
That's just how it is. And then John can debate all of his turns and also talk with the chat.
I will.
Which, I actually covered up the Twitch stream.
I'm actually trapped. I don't think I can get out.
Dina, move.
But But
Just got Unearthed and Sagrada. Very nice.
Mhm.
I love Sagrada.
We really like Sagrada.
Yeah.
Life is Strange. Interesting.
I mean, it is.
I don't know if I've heard of that video game.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah. Mortal. Something's in the oven. That's that slightly burnt smell.
Should we look at it?
No. It's just a potato. It's gonna go for the duration of this game.
I feel like
Their food bowls are on their thing. There's
an expectation of me, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Come on, we gotta play. We streamed Unearthed, Bob. I need to start doing tweet reminders or something because we've streamed over 100 games. We've streamed 118 games.
Wow.
Yeah. So it gets really quick to be like, oh, we played that. And even with us, Steve and I are still constantly like, did we stream this? And then half the time the answer is yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There's the whole, is it raining in so-and-so.com? Just do a whole, did Steve and Tiffany stream website?
Oh, did we stream Keyflower? We should stream Keyflower sometime.
No, we haven't.
Do you still have yours?
I do.
Yeah.
I still like it.
I still like it, but not with two.
Yeah.
Just not with two players.
Some people like it as two, but...
Yeah, I wasn't super keen on it. I like it at 3 or 4, and then, if you go... I played it with 6. You and I played it, too.
I played it with 6.
If you play it with 6, I like it.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but I like it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I'd rather play Caverna with 6, but...
I played Caverna with 6, and I'd rather play Keyflower. It's good. I have the Farmers expansion, which is fun. I don't know if we played with that.
I feel like we did.
You get sheep and cows.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah.
Nope.
They live in the green areas between the roads.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense. Essen this year. We are going to Essen this year. Is that the only question, Paul? Whoa! It's making a lot of noise. Nutters isn't here because her aunt and grandmother is in town, and then the Downforce stream is, I believe, currently on BGG. Maybe not. I'll have to go at it after this, but it'll be live on Thursday for sure. And then Paul, we'll be at Essen. Steve and I are going again this year. We're going to make our top Essen list video at some point. My list has 80 titles on it right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, I've been reading some rulebooks. It takes a long time to read rulebooks, and some of them don't have rulebooks out yet. I think we've pre-ordered 8 titles, so that's kind of a thing. And, so it's a lot to go through.
Alexander Fisher's doing the museum game this year again?
Yes.
No.
So that was,
yep.
And it's €10,
yeah.
And you get another title from the company for free.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. It's probably going to be Potions Brew. So Steve's back, we can play!
Yeah, that was a brief, delicious interlude.
For the dogs. Okay.
I would like to play as a worker. Also.
You don't get to. It's John's turn. Oh, John went. Okay. Sorry.
How can it be my turn and John's turn at the same time?
Let's do it together.
That's right. Co-op. Co-op worker placement. It is worth it.
If you work it.
Mm-hmm.
That
put your thing down for better work.
Comes after the thing that lets you build stone buildings.
You would have to pay $1 to do it. Or go there, right?
So, I get a point. I don't get your money, but I do get a point.
Oh, it's a point, not $1.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, pretty huge for $1.
Yeah, it'd be pretty big.
So I still, if someone had passed, I'd have to pay $2. But Tiff would get a point.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay, I thought it was paid $2 though.
Nope. I'm gonna go there. Pull the dot on. Jonathan.
Go here. You know what? Just like that. All the resource spots.
Y'all are awful. I guess I'll go here, seeing as I'm gonna have to.
No one's going to the castle this round.
Interesting, because I don't have a food. I can't go to the castle.
Right. You just have stone. You'd have to have food and another good.
Yep. Trixie. You know, I think it's worth $1 to get free.
Well, yeah. You
Oh
don't
no,
get the
it's
money.
Oh, right, of course.
this isn't a Rosenberg. You don't get the action right away.
Yeah. This is a classic.
This is delayed gratification.
Too long.
Oh.
I'll have to pay $1 to do that then.
Where's the place that gets all the money? You should put a worker there. Steve, put a worker there.
You did.
Oh, is it my turn again? Or is it so?
I was going to go there, but then I forgot they had to pay money to move it over. I'll pass.
Didn't get $1. It is worth it to me.
Yeah.
To pay $2.
To pay $1 to go.
$2.
$2. Because John passed.
John
Mm-hmm.
is a bad person
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and a terrible human being.
Entirely.
That is true, Batman.
Yep.
Thanks for asking.
Oh, and Tiffany only has to pay $1 because she's at
The end! Yay!
the frick end.
Yeah, we need to
Frickin'
kick
yeah.
out.
Why? Why would you kick me out?
Because
Of my
you
beautiful house?
defrauded an innkeeper, which is apparently a rule that is still on the books.
Did I?
You're overworking your workers and just paying them in beer.
Well, what's wrong with paying them in beer? I'm very
Sounds like a
confused.
tech startup.
But yeah, I didn't realize that if you like dine and dash, that it's under, at least in some places, it's under the defrauding an innkeeper statutes.
I realized I put my
Foggy
worker on the
records.
wrong.
Yeah, probably. The punishments are probably still on the books for defrauding an innkeeper.
I put the worker on the wrong construction spot, but that's cool.
Do I get a point?
You do
Yes.
get a point. I meant to go to the stone building, not the,
Ah,
but it's fine.
it's back to you.
Oh, then I pass.
Tiffany? Now you get $3.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my worker back. This is like worker Christmas.
And then you got
They don't get
To
to have
move the
Christmas. They're my workers.
Exactly.
It's Christmas for me. So I can pay $1.
That's free.
But I can move it up to 3 or just 1?
Up to 3. And then I will not move it.
I will not move it.
I will not move it.
Oh, okay.
I don't move it before you don't move it.
That's true.
I'll get a brown.
But you could move it twice, in which case you would move it.
Yeah.
Tiffany, would you like...
There's a time travel part in the Life is Strange. I'll have to look into that. I'm still beating Zelda, and then we're gonna get Mario Raving Rabbits.
Mario!
Would you like a
Let's
food
leave
or
that
a
one alone.
I'm just not even gonna touch it. I want a food.
Stone for Steve.
Steve's getting stoned!
The cloth, and I'm going to build the lawyer's office
Mm.
for
For
4 points.
Yep, John gets 4. I spend $2 to get a stone, and then I'm going to build the first stone
Yay!
building. I'm gonna build this one.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, and whenever anybody goes there that's not me, I get a resource of my choice from the building.
Seriously?
Yeah. So that's what the parentheses mean.
Oh, wow.
So whoever goes there gets the top amount, and then whoever owns it gets the bottom amount.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Thanks for explaining
1,
that.
2,
know.
3. Hey, it was John's job.
I didn't know that rule.
Oh, actually, this one didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was this one that was building. Because I meant to. But
And then I will get more stoned.
It's like you're building up for something.
Don't know what you're talking about. And then... Oh, I should have gotten
And then this moves 2. Right, it's 2 if he's in front, right? So
if
next,
he's further, yeah, he catches up.
So next round we trigger the...
The scoring for
scoring.
the dungeon.
Oh, I didn't place on the castle.
Nobody did.
Oh, but I didn't know any resources.
It's like
I wasn't
there was a
gonna
big
Yeah.
moment of oh wait no.
Wait, alright.
Okay, so now John goes first.
We each get our income.
Yes, which is still just 2. Oh, I didn't get income last time. Did I?
I don't know, you had a big pile of money.
Yeah, because I kept getting 3.
No.
I feel like I didn't. This is our 3rd round?
Yeah.
I totally did not get income last time. Chat, go back in time. See if I got income.
Hey, don't use chat unless it's dire, like when I forgot to do something.
Alright.
Invoking chat is
first.
like invoking a spirit.
That's right.
I love watching games with chat. We were playing Guns and Steel. Or no, we were playing Coldwater Crown. And I swear Steve took 2 turns in a row. And he was like, well, there's no chat to back you up. It's just like... This is the real reason we stream games.
Yeah. Documented proof.
Yeah. No, he literally just missed that. It's your turn to place.
It's my turn to place, you say.
Mm-hmm.
Do I really want to give Tiffany a point?
No.
And I get a cube.
Not yet though, right?
That's true.
It's still
It's when you
triggered.
activate it. Yeah, it's when it's triggered.
Speaking of Tiffany, it's her turn. I should get the dog out. See, why are you just licking the rug?
Why isn't she just
Why
looking
are
at
you
the
just
rug?
licking the rug? Do you need that much more food?
She walked really far today. She walked 2 miles. That's a lot for that short-legged pupper.
Plus, we did another like half mile.
Yeah. I think it's your turn.
Oh,
Best turns.
Actually, no. If you went to 54, it's basically half a mile. God, the cat is melted into John.
I know.
I'm really sorry about your
I'm gonna
hand.
lose my hand like in 20 more minutes.
Speaking of turns, I just went, so it's
I know. I just have to take a picture of how the cat has melted into John, so the chat can fully appreciate it at a new angle.
Yep.
Because I don't think it's not. It's like small on camera here. There you can see.
Yeah.
She's pretty melted in.
This
I will
hand is
tweet.
useless.
I will tweet the picture.
Some John plus cat fusion right there.
Yeah. Okay, but first it's my turn.
That's right.
But first,
It's my turn. I'm gonna go to the castle.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go to the meerkat. Oh, and John would have gotten to go before me.
I would have. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna go there, I believe.
I'm gonna go there. For what? But now it is Tiffany's turn again. Wow, you didn't even have time to tweet.
Yep.
Fast turns.
I tweeted. There we go.
Simulation almost complete.
Oh. I wish I went somewhere else.
Your passing tokens need to come back up the bridge. Oh, thanks, Bob.
These ones?
Yeah,
Oh.
he was retro active. Okay. There's a slight chat delay. Ooh, there you go. Spinny worker. Spinny worker is spinny. Yeah. Okay. John's turn. Pay your buck.
Yep.
Pay your buck
I thought it
now.
was more money than that.
It's another buck later. Oof. Oof, oof. Oof, 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 oof. Oof, 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 oof. Oof, oof, oof. Okay, back to there.
Big sigh. Big
Do the two
sigh.
package ones have to be different from each other?
No.
No, okay.
It's just 2 wilds.
But they can't be food. They cannot be food.
Oh, you mean the 2 other ones in a single packet?
Yes.
Yes, they do.
They do have to be different.
Yes.
Okay, so,
I
and they
thought you
can't be food.
I thought you meant other packets.
Abby is reaching out she's just melting more. I thought she was going after one of Steve's houses. She's just melting more. Let me just, again, a new angle. She fell asleep before she could attack. Don't try and stage photos with the cat. She's adorable in her own right. Alright. You can do the Cheerio challenge on her. Please don't destroy us, Kaiju Kitty. Okay.
Wrist is all sweaty. It's your turn.
It is my turn. Kaiju Kitty has come in to destroy us all and worry me some. Hey, cutie. Hi. Yes.
Does this mean whoever builds there gets a gold?
I think so.
I think it's maybe a spot like that. Where it's just a gold.
Oh, you just get a gold?
Because there's not really many other places to get gold. I don't think you can.
I don't think that's it.
There.
Yeah, I don't think that's a gold.
I don't know.
Because there's all the other.
I read the whole rules and I didn't see it. I don't know. No. Maybe it's a spot to just go and get a gold. Actually.
Right, and it's not available because you can't really get the...
You could push the provost far.
Maybe it's just available when we build to it. I'm going to pass, though, and get a buck.
Meanwhile, John...
I will also pass.
As will I.
Okay, I'll get $3. Would you have to move the provost?
I'm going to need... I can move it up to 3.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, but you pay a buck for it.
Worth it.
Okay, and then bridge.
Do you want to bridge it?
No, I'm good.
I'm also good.
We're like ignoring the pros. We're being very nice with the pros.
Yeah. I tried first round.
Tiffany gets...
I pass.
Some wood.
I pass.
Do you also pass, Steve?
Moving the pro?
Yes. Okay. We're just speeding the game.
That's a good way to reset it.
That's true.
I get a wood.
What would you like?
I believe I would like a wood.
Wood. I get a stone and a cloth. Thank you. Would you like to give up a piece of something for $4?
Oh no! Timing is important in this game!
Mm-hmm.
Dang it! Wait, why did I think...
How are we going to put...
How did I think I had more cubes?
I don't know. We're getting 2 here.
I know, but they have to be different. I thought I was going to be getting 4 cubes. That's... Oh, right! That! Okay. I was like, what is happening?
Mm-hmm. Also, timing is very important.
Timing is super important, and I don't have a cube to sell.
I don't have $2. So I cannot go to the market.
Would you like to build a stone building?
I would. However, build a stone building.
You can build those 2.
Oh!
That's it.
I'm an idiot. I meant to get food. I screwed that up really bad. Oh, because I was like, no, I'm getting food there. I don't need to get food at that thing, which I placed there specifically to get food so I could build the building I wanted.
Do you want to get food instead? Well,
no, I meant that's the fun of the game. I messed it up.
Kabuki Kid, we don't have cable TV because we think it's a massive ripoff. So
it's true.
We don't really worry. Actually, you don't have cable either. Yeah, nobody here has cable. Because you're paying somebody to show you ads. Which...
6 points, though.
Is weird.
Yeah, there's gold.
Yep. And...
So Steve got 6 points.
Yep. Tiffany, would you like 2 stone?
Yes, I would like 2 stone. You!
I'm going to give up a cloth and a buck.
So it sort of makes sense that CBS was like...
Build one of these, and I will build it over...
Is CBS on network? How do you get...
CBS is network.
How do you get network TV anymore?
HD antenna.
2 points, please.
Oh, I guess.
I think HD TVs just haven't built in. Or, sorry, things that get HD, not the resolution, but with the network thingy.
I am picking up the food.
And I am an idiot.
But you got that.
And, castle?
Castle! I do the castle! I'm the only one that did the castle! So I get to put a house in it.
Why did one of my pieces fall on the floor?
For 5 points.
And a favor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, because I'm the only one that built this round. And my favor will be... Well, seeing as I didn't get the $4 that I wanted.
Hey, when's your potato gonna be done?
Are you hungry? Is this why? I'm gonna get the pink cube.
No, it's just, I smell it.
And then
We probably need to rotate it.
2.
Yep.
So trigger that. We both have 2, so we get another favor. I'll take a pink cube as well.
John takes a pink cube. I get a second favor. My second favor is going to be to get more money. So I'm gonna get $4. Boom.
Those
Alright.
favors seem important.
Yeah, don't ignore the castle.
Right. I'm gonna get $3
Didn't you get that advice from Suze?
Is that the memo?
Wait, why do you get $3?
because of my resident.
Wait, where?
I get $1.
Oh, yeah, income.
Yep.
Residents cost $1 and a cloth to build.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And now it's Steve's turn. But he also took away that building, which sucks.
It's my turn.
Sorry, it's John's turn.
I will build a stone building.
Of course you are, John. Of course you're. Where's the thing that lets me bump you off from being able to the spot? Like, I have to be able to kick you off.
Somebody was saying that you could watch it on
Fist.
Netflix, and they have Klingon subtitles for the new Star Wars. So, I don't know.
Star Trek.
Star Trek, sorry.
That was $1.
Oh, and I got a point, right?
And you get a point? 'Cause I built a stone-
Gold is gold wild or no? Gold is just gold.
Gold's gold.
You're building it. Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, this is challenging.
So this is important. This last spot in the dungeon will never be built.
Right.
So now we are building the wall. But it costs the same. You just get less points for doing it.
And you get penalized more if you don't do it.
Correct. Yes, they're jerks. They're jerks! Hey, it's my turn.
No, it's not.
Relax.
You just took a long time. You took so long, I thought you had gone.
Did my turn just time out?
It did. It did time out. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I think I'll go here for $1. Stupid turn.
John turn.
Only the first episode was free to US audiences. It's only on Netflix outside of the US.
Point for Tiffany.
Got it. Thank you.
So we can perhaps watch the first episode.
Hey, Eden. No, I don't know. Not a big deal for me, but I think it's Steve's turn. Yep, it's Steve's turn.
Is it really my turn?
It really is.
Yeah, there's nothing in here about that gold thing.
Did you let your tail?
She's under the table, probably.
Whistle stop. Nice. Steve and I need to play it 2-player, and then I will have played all player times,
Nice.
which would be good. Because I need to review it. We're gonna be taking a train, in 2 weeks. Little under 2 weeks.
We do.
We're gonna be riding the subway in New York,
Oh.
but it counts.
It does. It's on rails. It's off the rails.
Do we have a layover in Denver? Because we can just rent the tram. Because I don't film on that tram nearly enough, really. It's easy. Okay, well, having more income seems like a great idea.
So I get a point.
John gets a point.
Did you pay your buck?
No.
You get a point though.
We're just trading points.
Everybody wins.
Do-do-do.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Ooh, yeah, how is 2-player, Eden? Xena, you're not gonna get anything. You're not. No, you don't get to go see Teddy.
She hasn't seen Teddy all day.
Didn't she see him this morning? Oh, that was yesterday.
She saw Baxter
Hmm?
on her walk.
She did see Baxter. Xena has more friends in the neighborhood than, well, not quite more than we do, but she's getting close.
I'd say she has more friends. We have more neighbors, but I think she has more friends.
Yeah, like
Don't you have
legitimate
equal-minded
plays.
neighbors?
Well, I think
Well, human neighbors versus dog neighbors.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to flip the potato. I need to flip the potato. The potato needs to be flipped.
is it a French potato?
Apparently it is. Not going to let you outside. You must make this everything because
Yep.
we are standing here. But in fact, this is not the case. Those are really huge sweet potatoes. They're very close to done.
It was Tiffany's turn.
Yes.
It's my turn?
It is your turn.
It is your turn.
It is my turn, I say.
Eden asks, is it 1 coal per person per turn or 2 in
Two.
whistle stop?
It's 2 coal per person, with the exception of the round where you get 1 whistle.
The gold
Stop-
mine didn't
stop
come up.
lying.
What's the problem?
On me.
Yes, the gold mine in this game.
Did we
Yeah.
sort it out? We didn't sort it out.
No.
Bob, what does the gold mine do?
What is the gold mine?
What does the coal mine do?
Gold mine. Yeah, I imagine it's just a spot once you get to it.
Yeah.
I guess,
Like if someone
That's what
moved
I'm
the
hoping.
provost.
but does it mean that we can't build over it? Because you can't build over these, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. He will tell us. His delay seems to be a little longer.
That's true.
I know. Way to go,
Losing.
honey.
Losing my cloth.
Wait, well, that's awkward. Oh, if you take the castle spot, but you don't build the castle, you take a penalty. You lose 2 points.
Whoa.
We did not.
Oh, I
talk
see.
about
First is
They
a
were
favor.
talking about the space. It's a building like the earlier onboard spaces. Okay.
that.
Great. Just
Cool.
It's just later in the track.
Thanks,
Cool.
Bob.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
So I was right.
Good job. You were right about something.
Yeah. You were right about me being right.
That's good. It's important that we're right about being right sometimes in this world where things can go so right or wrong. Okay. But yes, it's 2 coal per spot, with the addition of the whistle spot.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because John's on the end of the trail.
Yep.
And Steve's not, so Steve can do me
has no money.
things. No money for Steve. But now he gets $1.
Hey.
Oh, and now if I want to place, I have to pay $2.
Because you are no longer on the end. I do sound exactly like that.
Exactly.
It's like, whoa, there's 2 Steves.
Ah! Yeah. Oh! Ooh!
Was that the Yoda vowels? Yoda teaches phonics. Yeah, someone at work was talking about the sounds that the Warcraft units made when you clicked on them a lot. Like one of them was Zug Zug. So I watched a video because I don't think I ever actually played Warcraft, and the orc voices are basically Yoda. Like
Oh,
without
really?
the context of a game, it's somebody like doing a Yoda impression
That's awesome.
for the Warcraft orcs.
1, 2, 3.
It's It's a bridge. Steve, do you want to pay to move him back?
No.
I can't even move him back far enough if you don't move him back far enough.
Yep.
Also, you can make as many deals as you want during the pro space, but no goods can be exchanged.
Didn't place on there. I was like, oh, if it moves back.
No, you didn't place there.
How many monies do you have?
I have 6.
But you can only move it 3.
You could move it 3.
You still can't do it because you can move it 1, and then you'd move it 3, and it's.
He can move more. Oh, he only has 1 buck.
Only has 1 buck.
Steve, you're worthless.
We can't. I know I'm worth 1,
But you wouldn't want to do that anyway. You're gonna get goods from this thing.
Well, I guess I'm not gonna move it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take a wood and a food.
Wooden food. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take a stone and a food.
And Steve can build a building if he likes.
I think I would like to build a building if I like.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm gonna take a cloth. It's important I take a cloth.
I mean, there's no reason not to build a building.
There's a specific building that I would recommend you build because I'm going to build something. But has anybody played Village? Ugh, love Village. Love Village.
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we need to stream Village.
Yeah.
How have we not streamed Village?
It takes a village to stream Village. I think.
You think?
But do you know?
I think I am in trouble.
We had My Village and Village, but we pitted them against each other, and we decided Village came out on top.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We were gonna stream both, but
I still have Village or My Village.
oh.
So.
We don't have time to stream games, John.
Alright, that's true.
John, did you see the stack of games? Oh gosh.
I'm gonna build a stone building.
We have a pretty good lineup for the pre-Essence streams. Speaking of which, we will only be streaming 4 pre-Essence streams. And I'm really excited about the games. They're all probably going to be sponsored because they're going to be pre-releases for Essen. So I'm pretty excited.
Depending on the vagaries of the post office and stuff.
Yeah, it depends on the
2
post
points,
office. Hi, could you... Why? Look at... You are across the line, sir.
Would you say I'm crossing the line?
You were crossing the line, yeah.
Would you like to build a residence?
I would like to build a residence, yes, and I'm going to build it on the forest. Yes, which is why I was telling Steve that it was a good idea to build a certain type of building, which he did not build.
Nope.
So, you know, whatever. So I get 2 points for this residence that I have not built.
And then I'm
I
gonna
think
take
that
2
was a lot of
food,
medieval verbs there.
and
Yeah.
you get a food or a cloth if you'd like.
I believe I will be taking a cloth.
That makes sense.
That was the building I was going to build had I
This
taken the food instead.
Yep.
But I didn't.
Yep. All right.
Well, it was a stone building though.
No,
Castles!
Oh, I see.
I will build 1 package
I will also build a package.
for 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, and John gets 4 points. And
Steve gets 4 points.
you're building 1 package.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey!
Yep.
And then I built first, and we all built the same amount, so I get a favor, which is very nice. It's very nice for me to get a favor. I believe. Oh, right. You can't cross the line. We didn't run into that anyway.
Yep.
But you can't cross the line until
That's
the phase
yeah.
enters. I'm going to do this one. Why are you crossing the line? I'm going to pick up a wood, seeing as I just covered up the forest. So that's a lumberjack, etc. But,
Alright.
yeah.
I get $3.
I get $3! Woohoo!
I only get $2.
Eden, I, legit seriously want to just do, a knit-along, hang out, and talk about board games thing. So, I think we should do that. I think we should do, find a pattern online and maybe do, a knit-along,
and then
fun
this goes
thing.
1, 2, 2. Tiffany, would you like to take a turn if there's a turn that you would like to take?
It's your turn.
Or I could just, immediately pass. Just immediately. I will go to the castle.
Easier.
Yeah, I forgot.
You... Because it's getting to be knitting season, and I need more incentive to knit. So I would totally do like a let's hang out and knit.
Now it's Tiffany's turn.
There are a lot of worker placement spots now.
I know. It's opening up.
Castle.
Whoa.
Point for you, Tiffany.
Punkts.
Money.
Honey.
Money is a little tight, honey.
Just don't talk to me, babe.
Doll.
Dear.
Sweetie.
Schmuckum.
You two really love each other.
It's in the air.
Yeah, knitting season totally fluctuates.
There's so much love in the air you could.
I follow some
That's
New
right.
Zealand and Australian knitters on Instagram, and they always tweet their like Christmas or their like winter stuff, and I'm just always like, it's summer. So yeah. Damn it, Steve. We're good for one thing.
I get that a lot. John's like,
there's this
let
sweet
me
building
just-
over here.
let me put my wares on display.
Yeah.
But that's not what I want. Oh, he's just in generally putting his wares on
Yeah.
display. It just in general, just putting
They
them
asked
out
me to stop
there.
doing that. but-
Just showing off the wares.
You know, in my day, wares meant pirated software.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
One-
Move your hand.
One day I'll be old enough to say "in my day," unironically.
I think you could on some ways.
In my day, I could say "in my day"
It's
without seeming really old.
great. It's John's turn.
It certainly is.
Oh, right. I was gonna take the potato out. Except for this summer, Eden, when it was ridiculously hot, and I tripped over Steve's shoes and almost died.
That was a thing that happened. Yeah, who thought I'm gonna make a worker placement game, but make you have to pay every time you place your worker? Like whose idea was that? Why couldn't they make a normal worker placement game?
Well, this is the first one, so
Why couldn't they have just gone forward in time, and then just made the one that's less brutal?
well, it's funny because you don't see too many of those. So,
Mhm.
like this one happened, and then like they're like, whoa, okay, back up.
Yeah, I really like when there's divergent history with board games. Like one of the reasons I keep wanting to play Core Worlds again was because it was a deck builder, but some of the cards that you played in your tableau before you could use them to claim victory
Oh,
cards in the
interesting.
middle. So
Like
it was
a
like you
two-step process.
buy it in your discard, it cycles through your deck, and you play it in your tableau, but you could use it whenever you wanted.
Oh, interesting.
And then like most other, I think it was like post Thunderstone, post Dominion,
Yeah.
but most other deck builders went like Ascension, DC deck builder route of like you've got your buy and your
Right.
other resource or two. And it was just like this kind of like offshoot that didn't, at least in my mind, didn't get a lot of other similar deck builders. So this reminds you of that in a little bit. It's like it's worker placement, but you pay for your workers. And we're just like, no,
Yeah.
no.
Well, most
No,
games there's
feed your worker.
Yeah, there's delayed payment
Yeah.
essentially, right?
Like pay for access to a worker.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
but
like
this is more historically accurate. Something.
Gotta pay wages. Actually, that
that would be delayed though.
I guess in the olden days, you paid before they went to the work.
Yeah,
yeah.
They're more trusting.
you're hiring day laborers.
At least we are paying our
Yeah.
labor. There's a game we were sent about asteroid mining where it's not quite worker placement because you're selecting actions on your own board. Like you are placing your workers, but then you do have to pay for however many you use. So the
Oh.
more of your workers that you use, the more like salary you have to pay.
Yeah.
But because it's not shared spots, it's not like technically worker placement. It's more action selection, I think.
Yep.
Sorry.
But you still can only. Each one has like specialties. You're still placing
That
one
same
on the thing.
shoe
that may give
almost
them a
killed
bonus.
me.
So it's kind of like in a vein, but it's not like standard worker placement.
Whew. Okay.
All right, baked potato.
He did. It's called Spyrim. Somebody said something about something, and there was a game. Do-do-do.
Spyro?
Oh, there should be games about stealing silk and other softwares. Spyro.
Oh, isn't
You produce clothes. I don't know if you steal them.
Huh. We should play that, considering we have a copy now.
And I learned the rules the other day. Because I was like, I want to play this. So I learned how to play. Did I get a point for that? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I will go. I need lots of things. I will go to
Not having residences is
here.
brutal.
Is it brutal? You don't seem brutalized.
Are you out of money?
Yeah.
Ouch.
You also could be going to money spots more frequently.
You could be going to money spots.
I'm leaving them open for you.
Oh, that's so sweet. So residences are not spots, right? Because of how they're organized.
Yeah, a muffler is a type of scarf.
Back to you.
It's a specific type of scarf.
Hey,
Like a
you
cowl.
Tiffany?
Oh no, mufflers are like this, but you also can have a muffler that's a cowl. So yeah.
What about a catalytic converter? Which
I
part
keep-
of knitwear is that?
I keep yelling at the TV over the chat, and then eventually the people on the TV are reading my comments, and weirdly they make less sense the second time.
Nice.
Bob watches on the TV. Which always weirds me out, because I know a lot of people that watch our videos on the TV. And it's a little weird for me.
Just how big it is.
Well, yeah, to be on the TV. Like,
Oh.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 2 for you to place.
It is 2 for me to place. I'll pay 2 to go, there. Yes.
No, it's 3 for you to place.
It is 3, and I will pass.
Alright, Steve, you get $3.
I'm pretty sure.
That sounds great.
I will move this 1, 2, 3. Do you want to move?
I do.
Okay. Tiffany, do you want to move?
No, because I can't stop you anyway, even if I did.
No.
Food or cloth?
Oh, jeez. I need food.
And the ordering is...
And then
Intense.
you get to build a building.
I do get to build a building.
Build a wood building.
Oh, gosh. I don't think I can build a building. I don't think I can, actually.
Okay.
Well...
You can build a... Well, you want to keep that food. This is a wood and anything.
Well, I could get the wood back. The problem is I would have 3 stone. Because I'm going to get 2 more stone.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm going to get something else.
You need that food.
So I need... Well, I either need the food or the wood. I need one.
Yep.
One of these. So I should have maybe paid my $3. Can I maybe retroactively say I paid $3?
Yeah. When your victory's invalid, then
Yeah.
you can do whatever you want.
Just because you're a dick. Okay.
Wait, you
Oh no,
you
I was
right?
there. I'll do that one.
Okay.
And then I'll just get food again. Sweet. So then, if I pay that, that'll work. Okay, cool. I wanted to bring the forest back. I regretted my decision.
So 2 points for you.
Yep.
And then Steve's stone building.
Yeah, what you gonna build? What you gonna build, Steve?
What am I going to build?
Oof.
You know, I think Tiffany really wants people to go to her forest.
Tokes. Oh,
Ooh,
I like
build a better
tokes.
forest.
Yep. I'm gonna build a better forest.
By the way, Joel,
2
your
points.
comment got flagged, but it's okay because it's true for this game.
That's funny.
Kabuki saw it
2
too.
points.
Wait, what?
Because it says just because you're a dick. Oh man.
That's hilarious.
So, YouTube flags it.
Thanks, Joel.
Things are dropping out.
Oh man.
1, 2, 3.
No, it flagged your comment. It was funny.
Or did you
It
give
was
yourself points
good.
already
For what?
for this?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Steve did
Okay.
not. Stone, 2 stone for me.
And then you get a choice of cloth or food.
So you got
I'm
your
getting
2 points for that.
a cloth.
Yeah.
I got my 2 points for that. I'm getting.
Alright, and then I'm gonna get my 2 cloth.
Yep, and I'll get 2 stone and a cloth.
Cool. Alright. And then
Yep.
it's
And then building some things.
castle time. Oh, this. Okay. See, where are all my workers that have been pulled off?
I'm building 2.
Oh, right there. Okay, thanks.
So I have
Oh, you're building 2 packets.
Whoa!
Ah!
8 points, please.
Yep, he gets 8 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. I will build 1 packet. For that to get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Means I won't get a favor this round.
I need money.
I was going first later.
$4.
Cool. Is the building track also the game timer? Yes, the
Yep.
road is also
So
the
you
game
take
timer.
that back, and then Tiff builds things.
Tiff already did.
I did build the
And
castle.
he goes up twice.
Yes. So next round we will be scoring on
Yep.
the walls.
Everyone's golden there.
Which, in the walls, everybody has built 1, which is great. If you build 2, you get a favor. 3, you get 2 favors. And then if you build 5, you get 3 favors. So, there's that. And now income. I went broke last round to build a building and to build a thing.
Okay. I only have 4 others. 5 others. I have not taken advantage of my in yet.
No, you just took it from me.
I did, that's true. That was nice. Gold stone building.
It is important that I get 2 food.
A point for Tiffany?
Yep. Oh, we got robot voices, but then they went away.
Underwater robot voices.
Oh, that's done.
CPU maybe? I don't know.
Is it 27?
It's usual range. Oh, just check out. My surplus of income was washed away. I would have drawn because he gave me a point.
I prove that.
That's how it works. Do. This is not baked enough. It's still cooked, but it's not baked enough. Yeah, it's still pretty raw in the middle. How do you fix that?
I get 1.
Life experiences?
Yeah, I guess. The other one I can put by the oven. They're really huge potatoes. This is half of one.
You are absolutely right.
Did Abby computing the audio? That's funny. It's quieter now. Filling up the castle section is the other way to move the game to the next phase / end it. I don't feel like it moves the bailiff up on maybe it's because the Tiffany brought up potato on the mic. The mic has gone potato.
Yep.
Oh no! I'm sorry that the audio went crazy.
Is the audio back, or is it still going in and out?
I don't know, but whoever's turn it is, go.
Oh, it's your turn.
Is it?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
So
Wait, is that
rapidly? No, I just went on the castle.
Oh, sorry.
That's my turn. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's choppy.
Mm.
Still popping. Huh.
We switch the audio, maybe?
Yeah, I can switch it. We're using we'll use this one now. We'll use this audio.
Still
Salt-
chopping?
Stuttery popping.
Maybe if we
choppy
go to
popping.
just one camera, that could help.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll
because
see.
it's probably
Well,
CPU, not.
hang on. Let's see if this worked. Like a loose connection or something. Well, that's a bummer. I guess we'll try one camera and see if it works. Much better. Okay, it was the onboard mic.
Ah.
So I changed the mic source and it worked. You like to change too many things
It is
too
your turn
fast.
I do like to change too many things.
Mine or Steve's?
Steve's.
Is it?
Oh,
There's 3 of them.
I went to there.
There's 3 of me out.
There's only 2 of me.
Oh, it is your turn. Sorry.
There's only 2 of me in this world.
But you must do it all.
Keep forgetting, it's counterclockwise until turn order changes.
That's right.
Oh, mother truck myself. I went to the wrong
Speaking of which, that's going to be fun to
spot.
Mother trucking yourself?
paint. The wasteland.
I went to the wrong spot. Dang it. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm fine with that.
Well, no, you're the spot I went to that was wrong.
I know.
Yep. I will pay a coin to go there.
Okay.
Board gaming and a coin laundry.
All right.
It's
so,
far off, but better. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we're going to go to one camera, and then we're going to change... Our CPU is spiking. We're going to do that. We'll see if that improves it.
Me again then, yeah.
Maybe if I just microwave it. Does microwaving it work?
No, don't microwave it. That'll make the mic worse.
Is Steve there?
Yep.
Cool. Steve, go there. Tiffany, pass.
For $1.
I don't put a worker there when I pass.
This one. Turn it back into 3.
It's $2 for Steve, though.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll take $3.
I'll move it 3.
This is better. Okay.
I will get a cloth.
Tiffany will build a stone.
I will
Did we
build a
just
stone.
Oh,
did we
done.
just skip that?
Oh, we did.
Oh,
Okay.
totally did.
Well, if everybody's fine skipping it, I'm fine skipping it
Do you
too.
want to skip it first? I have no money. So.
I could do something, but I'm not, because it's not worth the money.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything? Okay. I want to build a stone building. For 6 points, please.
It's the one.
Building 2 stone.
I'll pay a cloth and $1 to get another resident. Let's do.
Yeah, computer was just freaking about 2 cameras apparently.
For 2 points, please.
We got 2 food and a cloth.
And I get a thing for that. I'll go ahead and get a food.
Okay.
Because I forgot you needed food for the castle.
I'll pay $2 for gold.
And do I get... Oh, no. But you
And
gave
then
me a point.
nothing.
You gave me a point.
I
did
get
that,
2
yeah.
stone and a
I'll go stone.
cloth. And then I get 2 wood.
And then I get 2 wood and a food because my forest is better.
It is.
Quantitatively better.
It's darker.
I have the dark...
Oh, there's a deer in it.
That's
food.
that's the food.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Well-
nice to be able to see the favorite tracks now. Yeah, they're more relevant now, I guess.
Castle building.
Castle building.
Build yourself some castles.
I was gonna build 2, but I forgot food was a thing. So that's cool. I will build
How about
1. For 4 points.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Steve.
Who built 3?
What? How did you build 3?
I got a lot of resources
And they were all unique from each other individually.
on each package.
Okay.
Yep. That's awesome.
I had
Just 12
I had
points.
2 wood, 2 wood, 2
Okay.
cloth.
1, 2. Yeah. Alright, so We all.
Steve gets the bonus favor this round.
Steve, you get the bonus favor.
Um,
And then we each get 2.
It's your first favor.
this one is you don't have to pay stuff when you do stuff.
You build a building immediately, but you get a discount.
But you have to work your way up there.
Oh, but you have to get there.
Yeah, it takes a while.
But so, am I gonna get 3 favors?
You're gonna get 3 favors.
Total. Yep, but you get 1 now.
Let's get 3 money.
Cool. And then John and I will both get
So this moves 1,
2 favors. And Steve will get 2 favors.
Yep. I'll take $5,
John takes $5.
and I think I'll take. $6 not money. Let's get $6.
Oh, I wouldn't have needed to necessarily build the 3rd one.
Steve, you pick first next.
I do pick next. I mean, money is great,
Mm-hmm.
but I could just get 3 points.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, those.
Oh, and we do scoring round after this.
Or I could get even more points.
Which is what we're doing.
So I could do 2 favors, not pay wood, and then pay this cloth to build this market for 4 points.
Nice. That's a better return.
But does this mean you have to not pay the wood? I guess it does. Yeah.
And then we start.
It's me.
Oh, it's Tiffany's. And then we skip Tiffany's turn.
Yeah.
And never wake up from our sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Caylus, played how you'd expect.
I'm gonna go ahead and get a blue, and then I will trade in one of my stone to get 2 of another type of cube, and I will get 2 wood. Or food.
You can get 2 whatever you want.
Nope, gold is not an option.
I mean, they don't have to be the same.
No, I know.
Okay.
But I just happen to want food
Yeah.
because
For reasons.
I own the really good get food spot, and I would prefer for that beautiful spot to be
Get food,
available
get
to you all. I wish I knew what was going on. Oh no, Angela, did we not? Were you not here for the rules? I'm sorry.
Oh, Andrew points out, if you're getting 2 favors at once, they can't both be on the same track. In Steve's case, this is okay because I could have taken the first one on the build track and split the 2 on
Oh.
those.
That's good to know. So
So,
I can't
thanks.
have just done what I did.
Thanks, Andrew.
And John could not have gotten double money.
Oh, you have to split it up?
Yeah, apparently. So you'd put $6 back. But I'll get $5 because I do need money.
Split the 2 and then split the phases.
I said they can't both be on the same track. But because I got 1 from that round and then 1 from the scoring, I would have been
Yeah.
able to do it retroactively. Oh.
I did not read that section of the rules.
Ba-do-ba-do.
Basically, we place workers. When you place a worker, you have to pay $1.
Yep.
And
Must be on
then
different lines.
we pull off the workers later, and we get... we activate when we pull off.
$6 back. I guess I'll take a stone, I suppose.
Okay. Cool. Alright. Now it's the next round.
Yep. Okay.
Do we have any book recommendations?
I retweeted a book that was on sale on Kindle that I really liked the whole series of. I cannot remember the name of it.
Ancillary Justice?
Ancillary Justice. There we go. Thank you, Steve. That one is the one that I really love. I also really like, and I'm currently reading the 5th season series. I'm on the Obelisk Gate.
Oh, how is it?
It's good.
Yeah?
It's, if you read the 5th season, it's more of that.
But how is the season? Like it's on my.
Oh, you didn't read it?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you had read it. It's really good and depressing, especially given current state of the planet.
All right.
But it's very interestingly written, and I like it.
Oh, income.
Oh, right.
And I'm learning things
I
about
get
our
$4 now.
world.
Can I have another $1?
And then I pay 1 for that action I took. In fact, it will just go to John.
Ah.
I feel like we just money laundered, but that's fine.
This is clean. I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Alright, and then it's my turn. Why do you keep leaning into me? Thank you. No.
He's intimidating you.
I'll pay $1 to go to the castle.
Okay.
The cat is trapping my leg. It's authors. I don't know the authors, but the 5th season is a female author, and Ancillary Injustice is a female author.
And Lucky? Maybe?
I don't know. I'm really bad about authors.
Hey, have you seen the dog that doesn't show up well in Dark Rooms?
I have not. She's laying just right, but unless you know where to look for her, she does not appear. Steve's. I like reading paper books. I have a Kindle, but I read too much on the Kindle.
Mm.
I'll get into the Kindle mode and then I just won't put it down. Whereas if it's a paper book, like when I hit the end of the chapter, I'm like, oh, I'm good.
If you're here. She was here. Alright. You may have gotten an extra point. Do you remember if you were here?
I was not on top of John.
Yeah, well, you are now.
Great. Good to know.
Fantastic.
That's all I know.
Okay.
Is I was not on top of John.
How did you get so many points?
He built 3 things.
Yeah, but that put him here.
Yeah, how did you cheat?
Oh, you got 4 more.
I got 4 more.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah. How did you cheat, Steve?
Wait, how did I get pushed back?
The cat, maybe?
Because
Tiff was here, and then...
you went right in between us. 39.
I don't know.
Chat?
Do you want an extra point?
How did Steve screw up our scoreboard, chat? We need to know. Please let us know. In the meantime,
Just because it's in front of
like
me.
legitimately,
I
what
remember
did
removing
Steve?
you and being like, oh, you're right in the middle of us.
What did Steve do? Also, while you figure that out for us, thank you very much, by the way, chat. I'm going to take my turn, which incidentally will be to go here.
Steve gets another point, maybe?
Yeah.
You don't get it yet, though.
Oh, yes. I paid $1.
You got the point from me giving you that.
Did I?
No, maybe you didn't.
I don't think I did.
Okay. I feel
It's
like
all going down.
this is a shell game here.
Yeah.
Yep. Steve's just shelling us. My hand is melting. You are hot, cat.
Okay. Back to you, Steve.
The sweet potato would be a lot better if it was cooked. All the way. It's just partially cooked.
Partially cooked.
Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, Steve's building a resonant binding. Mm-hmm. What song is that? It's not the song I normally sing.
Is that At Last?
Yep. I think the chat is too they're too into their like book discussion.
They are.
That's fine. We're good enough on score. I'm alright with it. It's fine.
That's weird.
Yeah,
You're
he's
such
fine.
a giver.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
So great.
if anybody needs an extra point, they can just have it. Anybody who's way down the scoreboard.
I went there and then I went there.
God bless you.
We bless you, my son. You're not my son. That would be really weird.
Alrighty.
Oh, man.
And then, all of a sudden, it was John's turn.
Yes. I will go.
And I will right the wrong which I had perpetuated upon myself.
Did you pay for that?
Did you pay for it?
Mm-hmm.
Historical fiction and some fantasy.
That's my jam.
What was the Dragons and Napoleonic Wars one?
Paragon. Tamarir. I love that book so hard, and there's like 7 books in the series, and I love it so much. It's the Napoleonic War, but they have an aerial corps that is dragons.
That just makes me laugh every time. Where's the minis game with the rules based on the X-Wing Wings of War system?
It was called Wrath of Dragons. They totally made it. It was D&D Dragon aerial combat using the X-Wing system.
Yeah, but it didn't have the Napoleonic Wars also.
No, it did not have battleships. This is true.
Alright, chat. If there's any game designers there, Napoleonic Wars plus Dragons. Tiff will back it.
We'll get you I'll work with you to get the rights to get the Tamarir series. You could have one game per book.
It's 2 to play.
You doing it? Nope. John, you denied me a point.
Fantastic. Whoa.
John,
Now it's 3 to play.
you drive a hard bargain.
Y'all are jerks.
Excellent.
Y'all are jerks.
I like it.
Andrew asked if it was the series by Naomi Novik.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Yep. Naomi Novik is the series with Tamarir. Because I love historical fiction with fantasy added in, and I like female authors. I'm like on a female author kit right now.
Nice.
It is not as weird as the Jane Austen books with zombies. It is really well written. She has thought about dragons in the Napoleonic Wars.
It was not written by Max Brooks.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Max Brooks. It was... I forget who did Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies.
Did not like the Tamarir series? We can no longer be friends.
No, the Jane Austen books with zombies. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna pass. It's kind of difficult having one hand restricted.
Yeah.
Like playing with one hand tied behind your back.
Mm.
Yeah.
$3 to you.
Yes. $3 to me.
1, 2, 3.
To me, the spoils of law. Something to live with.
Then, how much money do you have?
2.
John is ending the game faster.
I am. Because I'm winning. I will. How much money do you have? You have a lot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna spend 1. Maybe 1 more.
Wow.
I'm not going to spend anything to do anything.
Excellent.
But I am.
Well, no.
You just skipped me, but that's fine. You can get your cloth. I won't. John made it so it's not worth it.
Yes.
I get to build a stone building, which is wonderful, great. I think I'm mostly just doing it for the points, if we're honest.
Are we honest?
We're a deceitful bunch on this chat. I will do the is that a fancy stable? Whatever that one is, the trading cloth to get points one. I'll do that.
It's probably the...
The cat is restricting me. Ursula Le Guin for sci-fi!
Yes.
You are such a jerk.
Sorry, I was trying to help, and I realized that was totally dickish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I was like, oh, you can't reach it. I'll move it a little closer.
just a smidge closer.
I'm going to play a money and a cloth to build a residence.
Yay.
My
It has to
first
go over
residence.
somewhere.
It has to go over a pink building.
Either or your buildings.
Well, that
Yeah.
market is the worst.
And then you get
And then I get
Yep.
2 food and a cloth.
Tiffany, you get your choice.
Oh no, I get.
I am getting a food.
Oh, right.
And then you get your choice.
Let's just do 2 more cloth.
I'm going to do 2 stone and a cloth.
And
And then I get a gold.
then I get 2 wood and a food.
And I will build that blue building.
Gasp!
I think I would like this one.
Could you just build it over the
It has to.
residence?
It has,
It has to
build
go
over.
over a residence.
Yeah.
Or I'm saying, could you just stack it on top?
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
guess so.
you could.
Sorry.
Oh no, I'm just wondering if those are limited or not.
I believe they get discarded when you build them, but this also works.
Well, because it would.
There's favorite sci-fi novel and your favorite fantasy novel. That's a horrible question. It's a horrible question. Uprooted is currently my favorite fantasy novel.
That's really good.
It's so good. I reread that one quite frequently, and then I think, but it's a tough competitor against like the entire Discworld series.
Have you read the Elemental Logic series?
No, it's on my list. You,
It's really
yeah,
good.
you did I read that one? No, I didn't. I did 5th season next.
Oh.
What am I doing?
Castle.
Castle. I'm castling. I could castle twice.
2 packets?
Oh yeah, so
But
you
there's no
you
reason
do
for me to do
replace
2
the pink
packets.
buildings.
You
I
do.
mean, they can't be built, but then you also replace.
Well, but there's no difference to stack.
Yeah.
Versus to do that.
Well,
for
there's
the
limited.
discarding those are
Yeah.
limited,
Oh.
so that's important. So
Well, no,
good-
but
good
so are
catch.
they discarded out of the game?
Oh,
That's because it says you discard them, which is why I was thinking they're out of the game.
I guess it would be the.
Construction. Cheese balls, but they can.
I will
The
do
green bunny is discarded.
2. Yeah, which means
Yeah.
discard typically means out of the game. So
Oh.
their stacking doesn't really matter.
It's actually better.
I will do 2 packets
Wow,
for
just
6
points.
points. Maybe it's because you're sitting there fiddling with pieces really close to the score tracker. Maybe just.
I haven't bumped anything.
Maybe we should just have you sit at another table when we play games.
Should I watch a live stream?
You can just shout your
Shout your turns.
turns, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to know the names of all these buildings, though.
Oh. It says if you lower something else, the building does return. Oh,
If you lower one of yours, yeah.
that's interesting.
Okay, so it does.
No, that's one.
No,
That's
no,
lawyer.
Oh.
That's a whole other thing. We're not lawyer, right?
So if you
And
build,
then I get a favor! That favor will be to do the thing that I wanted to do last. Because that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be getting more points, actually. Sure. Give me a point. I need points. Points. Oh, John's turn.
I get $5. Income, everyone.
I could get him
Okay.
I could get him a fidget spinner, I guess.
Oh.
Baby! We're good.
You were
I get 3. No, I wasn't. I backtracked.
Oh, you did back there.
I did points instead.
Okay.
I still have yet to read Dune.
Alright.
I wonder how many trips to and from work that would take on the audiobook.
Castle.
Because you probably wouldn't want the abridged version of Dune on the audiobook. You'd probably want the.
Abby, I love you, but this is too hot. Go somewhere else. Yeah, give Steve a turn. He's fiddling too much anyway. Restrict one of his hands.
Hello. There you go. Other wrist.
Kabuki Kid says that Steve must read Dune.
You ever read Dune?
He has not. I have not.
You build a blue building, John. You may have a point.
It's not my jam to read Dune.
Tiffany.
Take a turn to feel the burn. I no longer have the cat on me, so I'm actually not burning that much.
Tiffany gets a point.
Input part. Moi. Steve turn.
John, turn?
Nope, I just went.
Oh, right. Yeah, stop. Stop it there.
Check windows.
Tiffany.
I'll go to the castle.
Tiffany, turn again.
Well,
Oh,
we
and
can
you get a
open windows. Tifa turn. Okay. Steve turn. Steve, get a point.
Oop.
But John turn.
And no.
Shouldn't I have two? Did you give me 2 points this round?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you. Oh, oops.
On the camera back. Bum, 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 bum.
Sure about.
We'll go for $2. Mm-hmm. No, that's the wrong one. It's that one. For $3.
Alright.
And then it's.
$3 for Steve.
And then I move the Prost.
Which way? Zah. Steve, you want to move back?
Yep.
On the spaces.
Tiff, did you want to move it 3 or did you just want? Oh no, you did just want to move it.
Yeah.
I think.
Depends if you want to advance the game further or not. Okay.
John.
Do you want to move it?
No. Thank you.
And I do not want to spend my last 2 money to move it back. So that was that. Okay.
You got
Then-
food or a cloth?
I believe I am getting a cloth.
Would you like to build a stone building?
I certainly would. I'm going to spend this cloth and stone
Very nice.
for 6 points, please. 6.
And then speaking of stone, I will take 2.
Sweet. And then I will build a residence for a cloth and a thingy.
Oh, if you're gonna build a residence, you better lawyer up.
There for 2 points, please.
Two food and a cloth.
I will take the cloth. No, the food.
No,
I'll take
I
the
will
food.
spend 2
Yeah.
gold.
I'll take.
Is that you?
That's me.
Yep.
I'll take 2 cloth. And I'll take 2 stone and a cloth.
Yeah. And I'll get a gold.
And then would you like, or I guess it's
I just get
It's your choice.
2
You
of
want
my
to-
food. I'll take your food. And then I will build whatever this is on my only residence.
for 12 points. 1, 2.
So it doesn't return to this point.
Nope, it does not. It's discarded.
Castle. I'm going to do 2 packets. 6.
Well,
That's that. Oh, I should have spent money, shouldn't I?
I will do. I could do 2 packets. But I think. I'm not gonna get a favor anyway. So I can't build 3 packets. the 6 points worth it? I feel like the answer to that is no. I'm gonna build 1 packet. So you get 3 points. Yep.
Did I give myself points?
You did.
I think I did. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, I get a favor. The favor I'm gonna get is...
Oh, what?
What?
Andrew says if you squint, they have the buildings in several languages in the backgrounds.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Mason. Yeah, that's true. Very cool.
Notary.
Okay.
I'll get,
So I built the Weaver.
what do I want?
Yeah, what favor are you gonna get?
So it has a money. It's like a point plus, but then going on the point train is pretty cool. Let's get money.
John gets 6 money.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, this moves up twice. 1,
It is
2.
true. It's pretty cool. Alright. Steve's turn.
Oh, income.
Oh yeah, income.
Oh, I'm getting
I get
$5 anyway.
4.
You know what?
2 for me.
I'll take the points instead. I forgot about the income.
John gets 1 point. I get 4.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Steve turn. It got serious because we're very quiet. Please give me a point.
I did.
You didn't.
I did.
I was right up against Steve. Last game. Last round.
I just gave Steve a point.
Oh. Got it. Steve turn.
Whoa.
Steve pass.
It got real.
I
Yeah.
have money.
Oh, God.
Also, I love you guys.
Well, no, John, it
I'm
doesn't
fine.
matter to John. You hurt me, not the person in the lead. Also, John, way to skip my turn.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm not going there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna go there.
Nope.
Like, legitimately.
Chat's wondering if anybody's going to go see the new Blade Runner.
It's Kabuki Kid, specifically.
Twiggy Kid.
Yeah.
I am definitely going to go see it. Also with low expectations. But I'm trying not to like read or see anything about it first, just to keep those expectations low.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, John. Your turn.
Yeah.
You get a point.
Yep.
You're on top of me.
I will pass.
Okay. One more lead.
Left.
Mm-hmm. How do you have so many more workers out than I do?
Who?
You.
We both had 2 work. Oh.
I have 3.
How do you have all 3?
Well, this one would have been this.
Oh, right. Then I placed 1 and you passed.
Yes. Okay.
So.
Yes.
Time crisis averted.
Yeah. I just know that Harrison Ford punched what's-his-face and then offered him a glass of scotch.
How much
An
money do you have?
apology. I would a coin.
What was it? It's directed by someone who I've seen something previously that they did and I liked. I can't remember if it was the person who did Arrival or if it was somebody else. But someone's directing it that's not
We
Ridley
need to
Scott.
get Arrival.
We do need to get Arrival.
That one we should add.
Yeah, I
to
forget
the
who the
collection.
director is, but I remember going, oh, they seem like they'll do a good job.
Great, get 3 money, Steve.
You get 3 money.
It's getting tense!
Yep. Would you like to shift it?
I will get a cloth.
Well, hold on. Bridge.
Bridge, are you gonna
Oh.
shift? You can deny John his dreams.
Lose all your money.
Yeah, actually. I'll deny John all his money.
Wow. See how it is, Tiffany?
Wow! Ow. Apparently something was on my finger when I rubbed my eye.
That was probably strategically ill-advised. But I was told to use the provost
Yeah.
brutally.
You're gonna get 2 actions next turn? 3 actions?
Jeez. Well, do I bank on John wanting to cash in his cloth for points? Oh, did you give me a point for using my building? You did not. Because we had a whole conversation about how I was on top of Stu.
You're right.
Abby's definitely melted.
It's really warm in here.
It's so hot. My palm is sweating.
Yeah, it is the director of the Arrival. That did it.
Well, that's interesting. He's a really good director.
The really, I will not. I will not move the. Yep. So John pays 3 to move it back. Yep.
And you got your cloth already?
Yep.
Okay. I get 2 stone.
Mhm. Then I will pick the cloth.
I get 2 food and a cloth. I'll pay $5 for 2 gold.
Was I dumb? I was dumb.
I'll take a stone.
And I get 2 stone and a cloth.
A gold. Would you have to build something cool?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to build the statue
Nice.
to myself.
So you get a favor for that.
Yay!
Whoa!
I didn't see that. I will put it on this one and get 7 points. Por favor. And then for the favor
1, 2, 3,
that
4,
I
5,
get,
6, 7.
I will go ahead and get. Do I want to cash in a cube to get more 2 more cubes? Do I? No, I think I'm going to get 2 more points. I need 2 more points. Woo-hoo. Yay!
Okay. I'm going to trade in 3 cloth for 6 points.
Very nice.
Yep.
Thanks for building that building, Tiffany.
You're welcome. You're welcome for the sun, the stars, and the moon. Okay, anyway.
So if he's on the same space, does he move just 1?
He just moves 1. Yep, and his plus goes with him. Woof. Okay, and then I am going to do the castle.
Right.
So I will do 1 packet, which will be enough to get me
Another favor.
another favor, and I get another favor next round,
That's
which is great. Or next time we score, which could be next round. The favor that I will get will be, do I want money or cubes? That's the real question. Steve's got to go to the castle next round, or else he gets negative points.
Well, we still have at least 2 more rounds.
Nope, 1
Isn't
potentially.
it when it crosses?
Nope, it's when it meets.
Or when it hits?
Oh.
Yeah, it's when it hits.
What is
That's
that?
how we've been scoring every round, is when it hits.
I
but
think,
that's
I
in the
think we've
rules.
been doing 2 over.
Okay. Do I want money or cubes? This is the great question of our debate. I think I'm going to take... Or do I want the points?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take the money.
Nice.
6.
Alright.
Yep.
Income, everyone?
He doesn't give me more income. He actually reduces my income.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm glad I took money.
Yeah, that is an interesting proposition.
Yep.
And I get $3. Bummer. Bummer. Chummer. Alright.
Alright. You ready?
Yes. We are not going to Geek Girl Con. Nicole's in town. Nicole Hoy, I Heart Museums, will be in town staying with us. So we're going to have our own little at-home convention and play all the games and drink all of the cider and eat all the vegan food in Portland. So we're having our own at-home con. Ichi-Con continues! This is our last visitor for the season, for the summer. For Ichi-Con season.
Okay.
Ichi-Con season is apparently you come to our house and sleep on our guest bed and just play games. In case you were curious as to what Ichi-Con season is. Of course John goes there. Of course.
But you have no idea what I'm going to do.
Yeah, no idea at all. No idea.
You can always block him from getting stoned. We can work together to make this happen.
He got enough.
You already screwed it up.
He needs 2. He needs just 2 stones.
I already screwed it up.
Yeah, you already messed it up.
I did. It's all my fault.
Literally all of it. Everything forever is Steve's fault.
That is a lot of things.
Let me get a gold.
Tiffany,
We will tell Nicole you say hi. And we do need to make Ichi-Con happy. I just don't want to do the work. I need to call the hotel and figure out the prices and then set up a website and do ticket sales. I just don't want to do any of the work.
Which hotel do you think of?
Ichi-Con does have a tag built in, which is its number 1. That is literally, yes. The one where PDXH was. Just
Okay.
the same conference center.
Nice.
we're curious what would need to happen to make that happen.
So. Is it me again?
Back to you.
Great. I love it when it's back to me. It's like when the coffee's done. Anybody? Bueller? Go there.
$3.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't give you a point.
Oh.
John doesn't need more points, Steve.
Does that make it my turn?
Back to you. Oh my gosh, you're so hot. They produce so much heat.
It's the fur. Just pancakes. David and Sarah. Talk to David and Sarah. Like, Daily Magic David and Sarah? Because I only have the contact for Sarah. Or no, PDXH David and Sarah. I don't have their contact info. If you have the contact info and want to do the connections, let me know.
To the place.
Steve, why do you hate me?
You're welcome.
For the sun, the stars, and the moon. Go to the castle, because nobody's done that yet.
It's true. Interesting.
Oh, 2 to place.
Yep.
Reboot Highlander?
Where's the Highlander dice placement game on Kickstarter?
We need to not... Can we not ruin Mel Gibson movies? Like, Mel Gibson did a bunch of great movies. Isn't he Highlander?
No, he wasn't Highlander.
Who was Highlander?
Seagal?
Steven Seagal.
Is that right?
I don't
Was
know.
I
I thought it was Mel Gibson.
Highlander? No.
No, that's
No.
Braveheart.
That's Brave. I'm thinking Braveheart.
Yeah.
Don't
Oh.
remove good Mel Gibson movies from history. Because he went crazy and then all his movies went horrible. So, like, just don't...
A Braveheart Highlander crossover would be... There's a
It's
time
not-
travel.
yeah.
There's
It's
a time
not-
travel movie there.
Okay, whose turn is
It's
it?
mine. Trying to decide.
Oh, yeah, because you only have to pay $1.
Yeah.
But you don't have money.
I have $2. I can place both my people.
Oh, Levi has the deets.
Yes. Levi does have the deeds. Levi says... Levi is... Mel Gibson is a dick, yes. Also, Highlanders. Oh, Christopher Lambert. See, I don't know. Yeah. I'm sorry. I just am bad at movies. What am I doing?
Speaking of movies, John, did you see that cooperative dice placement board game that was on Kickstarter?
I did not. What is that?
It's the Terminator 2029.
Really?
It's dice. Yeah, there's
It's
dice.
cooperative dice placement?
There's dice
Oh.
and miniatures, but it's dice placement rather than it's dice placement rather than like dice rolling for attacks or whatever.
Speaking of which, we need to read the rules and decide what we're doing about that alpaca game for
Oh,
SNAs,
right.
and if we're pre-ordering that, and how many
Yeah.
copies we're pre-ordering.
Wait,
Right.
what game?
There's-
Alpaca game?
But it's
The
like,
same designer as Orleans. So it's like a bag builder.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of that
Oh,
one with
torn on that one.
the fuzzy alpacas in the rainbow colors, and I was thinking of that game.
Yeah.
That's a
No,
different game.
that's a very different game. And it's back to me.
Oh yeah, Neuroscience says the Terminator is by the Aussie publisher Rule and Make. So they did. I was looking at what they've done before, and there was something we played really recently that I liked by Rule and Make. And I'm drawing a blank.
I just still have that song stuck in my head now, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it was something we played recently that Rule and Make did.
The alpaca one?
No. Rule Make is doing Terminator, but they did something recently that we liked.
Yes. Skyward, maybe? I think
Maybe
Skyward.
Skyward. It might have been Skyward just because it was pretty.
Sorry, I just. Okay. I'm gonna get that. And that. And that. Okay. So, gold doesn't count as a wild because of course not.
Rise
Where are
to
you gonna
Power. That was the other one.
I'm just trying to
Oh, I see.
brain things. Brain things.
Or I don't know if it was Rule Make, but Rise to Power was by the same
Oh.
creator on Kickstarter.
Wait, why are there two houses here? It's
I
like,
blame-
what
I
happened?
blame Abby. Oh yeah.
We dual built. We dual built that city.
Rocket Cat. What is it? I want the Rocket Cat promo miniature
Rocket
for Terminator.
Cat burning up the something long. Okay.
Rocket
John's
Cat and
turn.
Terminator would be great.
Oh, John, you killed me.
Ah.
You literally killed me. Not literally.
Oh, Kabuki asks if the new Leaving Earth expansion is out yet. That's the
Not
one
the
with
Warzone?
it's the space station one. So you can build space stations. It's like
I want to build. That's basically all I do in that game
Yeah.
is build a space station.
no, it's because this one was.
I have not enough money.
It was 76 to 86, so I think that one is 1986 to 1996, maybe.
Too passive.
I have to. I don't have enough money.
Kabuki asks if we'll be doing a stream of the new Leaving Earth expansion.
Steve, would you
Oh.
like to do the thing? We need to play Outer Planets, but I would love to do a weekend stream of Outer Planets.
I will not do the thing. Yeah, we need to do a stream of Outer Planets.
I also will not.
Yeah,
for sure.
could spend $1 and it won't matter.
Yep. STEM building.
I get 2 stone.
I'm gonna do the thing.
What you gonna build?
What you gonna build? What you gonna build?
Lawyer Town.
Lawyer Town.
You don't like my Lawyer Town?
Nope.
There were pre-orders? How did I not know there were pre-orders? I should just message them and see if they'd like to sponsor a stream.
Okay. 2 stone and a cloth. Gold for you. 2 wood for you. 2 wood and a food, and then something for you, Steve. Little something.
A little something.
Little something, something.
Probably a food.
Got it. Alright, I'm gonna build
No.
the
No.
Abbey.
What?
I think
You
it's
didn't build in the castle.
Hmm?
You didn't build in the castle.
Oh, it went past?
Yes.
it's going to.
John went to there because he wants to end it. And he just got 25 points. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's no hope.
5.
I didn't have the money to build a castle.
Can you put
I'm
me
not
on
doing well
3?
monetarily.
Okay. So,
Alright, and then we got the castle up here.
I will build 2 packages.
Okay. I'll build just one.
Sweet.
3 points, please.
Why do you get 3 points?
Because I built on the castle.
Oh, right, and I get 6 points. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
And then I
6.
lose 2.
Did I get my 6 points for building 2 last time?
No.
You did.
Or, no, my 3 points for building 1. I don't remember. Okay, and then scoring for the castle last round.
First it goes.
Wait, why do you get
1,
minus 2?
2.
Because they didn't build on the castle.
Only if you go there, honey.
No.
Oh.
You
You get minus 4 during
Ooh.
score, so do minus 2 more. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, now I get a favor because I built the most.
Yep. And then you get
Packages.
3 more favors. Wow.
Yes, but this
Yeah.
first favor is independent.
Yep.
So I will do that to get 3 points.
Okay.
Yes. And then, do you want to do your one
I-
favor? You get 1 favor.
Yeah.
Do you turn order at least?
Let's get money. It's nice.
Okay. So you did what?
Money.
You did money. Okay. The conversion for money is 4 for 1.
But isn't there...
No, the game's over.
Oh, the game's over?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought...
When you do the final score
I thought when
track.
it reached the last... I guess you could build further past, can't you?
Yeah.
Into the game, right after scoring the terror session. Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, well,
okay.
I was like, I thought John was pushing the end because he knew he was
Yeah.
going to win.
I'll take 2 points then.
Okay. So put your money back.
I did.
Okay.
And you moved me back too.
I didn't move you back.
I moved back. I mean, it doesn't
Oh, I
matter.
moved me.
Yeah.
There you go. Sweet.
Oh, chat's really making me want to play Outer Planets now.
Oh, man.
Build stone building. Oh,
No, I
it's Steve.
can't. That's Steve. I get money.
That's a point.
That's 2 points. It puts me over.
Oh, nice.
Then I will build that to get 4 more points. And then for my third favor, it's every 3 cubes gets me a thing. So I'll turn 1 cube to get 2 others because then this is a point.
Levi thinks
But
I
can
won.
you give me 4 points?
I think I only won if I'm at plus 100.
Yeah. Surprising, Steve. No.
Alright,
Okay.
so
So every
every $4 is a point?
your cubes are totally worth things and you just
No, that was my...
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah.
Whew, yeah. Every 4 borks is a point.
4 borks.
4 borks.
Okay.
I have
there.
2 points worth
Money in games is now borks.
borks.
That's
Yep, just do the borks.
Every 3 cubes is a point?
so I
Does
guess
Every
it,
3
does it have to be
cubes?
different?
No.
one.
Yeah, so
Maybe not.
I get 1 point.
I get 1 point as well, and then every gold is 3 points, so I get 6
6.
points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that's the
Oh,
game.
Yay.
Levi says the stream audience gave me the plus 100 points.
Oh, stream audience.
Yeah, I don't
gets
think-
plus 100.
I don't think you can put audience choice into BG stats.
Did I work on? No, I did. No, I don't know.
And that's Caylus.
Did you play test it, maybe?
It wasn't as brutal as I was expecting.
I think
we didn't... Like, the provost... Like, I think if you played it more, you would be able to utilize that in a way.
Oh
like
yeah, I
passing
play
and-
tested.
Yeah, I think also if it depends if someone's really just hanging out there towards
Right.
where the provost is or could be on a building.
Yeah.
I think we were being friendly with it. It also seems like a huge money sink, but like I think if someone had prevented, like I think maybe towards the end, if you're preventing people from getting actions when
True.
they're highly desired spots, we also didn't really
Sorry.
fight over turn order.
I was going to do my BG stats and I had a text. From Ed Graff of Pencil First Games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a way to force someone else to spend
This-
money.
Oof. Yeah. We were not as brutal with the pro list as we could have been, but I think that's okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of parts of this that are brutal, like
Yeah.
having to spend in the castle,
Right.
The provost moving and
Well,
not
the
being
turn order
actions.
itself is brutal.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
think that was the most brutal part of our game.
Just being essentially forced to pass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you run out of money.
I really liked the order the actions
Mhm.
pull off and the way you resolve them.
And building
Well,
it up.
and it depends on how we build them too, which is
Yeah.
super interesting. Because if we built stupidly, which we did in some instances, it wouldn't work. But yeah, I liked it for that. where it was like, oh, I'll get stone and then I'll build a stone. Oh wait, no.
Yep.
Like it doesn't.
Or like
It
building
makes
this
you
one
think
back
of
here.
it in a way that like modern. When you place a worker and you get the things, you don't have to worry about that at all.
Yeah. Agricola was you place them all and then you resolve them in order, right?
Nope.
You
You
do it
click.
immediately.
You do it and you get it,
Oh, it was they get added one round. That was it.
Right.
which is what we do.
Hmm?
Oh, the buildings.
In
get
Agricola,
added.
yeah, they get this. There's one new spot every round.
You're trying to think of other games that have the delayed
Tzolk'in has it when you take it off, but you have to wait for the delay of the wheel to turn.
Right.
But that's a different time mechanic.
There's one we've definitely played recently where you get it when you pick it off, and I'm not Raiders of the North Sea, but I know it's something where it was delayed.
There's Madeira
Mm-hmm.
that has both take the action immediately and you get the delayed action.
For the final
Yeah.
action, yeah. Yeah, so Kabuki Kid, how does it stand up to more modern worker placement games? And I think it stands up.
Oh,
I think
absolutely.
it's so brutal. And I think that a lot of modern worker placement games take parts of it that are and like make it less brutal,
Mhm.
right? Like Agricola has the slow reveal of the areas, but you get to do things when you place it. And instead of paying when you place the worker, you have to feed the worker.
Yeah, one of the most
Um,
interesting parts I thought about this was the fact that because of you need to guarantee that you'll have certain resources before you get to a certain
Mhm.
spot to take an action. Like, for example, building a stone building, there's only a couple worker spots before it that'll give you resources, and those get covered up by players. So
Yep.
it's like a stone building needs more and more pre-planning as you go throughout the game.
Right.
You kind of can't save yourself by like, oh, I'll take this action, get the, like a modern worker place and get the gold and then play something. It's like you need that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I really loved how much the game is player controlled.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Like we're controlling the spaces on the board, we're controlling the timing,
We're controlling the economy.
the economy. Yeah.
The action costs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I love that.
And that might be what separates it from some of the more modern worker placements, where I think that stuff can become more game controlled, like spots being revealed
Yeah.
in Agricola.
Everyone's playing the board instead of playing each other.
Yeah. It's
It was interesting
It's
because we have fixed number of workers, and you can place as many as you can pay for,
Mhm.
as opposed to slowly getting more workers over
Right.
the course of the game, and then you always have your 3 actions. I think that's one thing that also made it less. I go, you go, I go, you go, I go. You get the last action, or
Mhm.
maybe pass early. Like it definitely felt, except for a couple of choice spots, it felt like maybe we were rushing for the key spots a little less than some other worker
Mhm.
placements because someone could always build another one.
Sure.
Like if someone is always getting the double stone first, someone else could build another double stone
Yeah.
spot.
yeah.
That
yeah, we
was
only went to
definitely
turn order
interesting.
once, and that was me.
Well, and I
Yeah.
thought about doing it a couple times, but by the time it mattered, it was too late.
Yeah.
Like, there was one turn where I was like, okay, do I go for a castle monument? Like, the 25-point castle monument. I was like, this is my only chance of catching John, is if I build that. And then I was looking at it, and I was like, okay, realistically, unless Steve does some things, there's no way I can beat John to it. But I
Mhm.
tried, and Steve obviously didn't do the things.
Which things?
You would have
Blocking
had
the
to
stone.
block certain areas
Mm-hmm.
that John was
Yeah,
going
if you
to.
both had blocked these spots, I would have been able to build it that round.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Steve didn't. So I didn't. So I stopped going for that. But I wasted a turn and a half, like starting to build it up. But if I had noticed it and gone for it sooner, and I could have done first person, like that kind of thing. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy with 92. For going last most of the game.
True.
And like I am all up in this castle.
Yeah, you are.
I don't know. Like
That's a lot of yellow up there.
Sue's give the advice on Twitter of like, don't be afraid of the prost and don't ignore the castle. And so I did not ignore the castle at all. And I don't know if it necessarily benefited me. The favor track definitely got me to where I am, but I'm wondering next time I would probably do different things on the favor track.
But you did get a good chunk of your points from the castle.
Well, the biggest one is I got money.
Yeah.
I had money to use workers.
Mm-hmm.
Because you all kept passing on me early, but
Yeah.
I would just go, I could still do stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thank you, Angela. She likes their shelf video.
Hmm.
I saw your comment.
Yeah, they took more work than I was expecting. I think the thing that surprised me the most is they cost about what we were able to sell our IKEA shelves for in good condition. But that was...
We sold our IKEA shelves for $200.
Yeah.
And the shelves cost us $287.
That was like $230.
Or maybe it was $237.
But it was like
Yeah.
2 weeks of work at least.
No, it was like a week. But you didn't do most of the work.
Yeah, but it was still... it was still a lot of work.
Yeah,
It was a weekend of work. It was a weekend and one day of work.
It was like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It was just round up to the nearest fortnight.
There you go.
I really like it. I don't know. I'm interested to see how this works 2-player. I've heard that it plays 2-player and it's fine 2-player, but depending on how you guys treat the Prost in 2-player, or depending on how you treat the Prost in 2-player, it can be a lot more brutal than it would be or could be or something like that. So I think it would depend, but I'm interested to try it 2-player.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because, for example, there are 2 build-a-blue building spots, but only 1 put down a residence spot. So I feel like early game in 2-player, it's going to be a lot more about like denial.
Yeah.
And then that would be the castle fight would be interesting with only 2. I liked it really well with 3. I think because so much stuff is under the player's control, no one player can monopolize.
Right.
Or the other 2 players have a chance. Like Tiffany and I had a chance to block you on the stone.
I'm trying to think what games this... So I want to play it again, and I want to play it again to figure out the building combinations and things like that. And there's another game that we play that every time we play it, I'm like, oh, I want to play again for the building combinations. I can't remember what it is. But it's not a Grigola. Maybe I don't remember. Great Western Trail?
Oh, yeah.
One thing I think is really interesting, just seeing the game now after we've played, like this gold spot, if you place the play a blue building in front of the gold spot, it'll be significantly tougher to place one of those.
Like both of these are after that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be rough.
Yeah.
Like that would really, you could change the game dynamic just by
Colonists.
pressing down that one.
Oh, the Colonists.
Yeah.
Need to play that again.
There's an expansion coming out with Nessun.
We still haven't punched our copy. We just have it still.
Yeah.
It's not in shrink anymore.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to punch it until we get a storage solution for it.
Yeah.
So.
We have enough Ziplocs.
Alrighty. Yay! I think the overall thing is that we like this game.
Yeah, I like it quite a bit.
Yeah, it's good.
It reminds me a little bit, dare I say, just with how many interlocking systems, a little bit of a What's Your Game?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe not like specifically, but just in that same like complexity tier. Like there's definitely different things to keep your mind on.
What's Your Game do a run of this?
I don't know. I do not know. I don't know who did the recent edition of this. But, this is the first one. This is, Yustari is the first one to publish it.
Yeah.
And then Rio Grande picked it
Andrew
up.
points out the building favors allow for building residences and prestige buildings without having to fight for lawyer.
Yep, these
or
ones.
even having to build them. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good point.
Yep. Alrighty. I think that's it.
Cool.
Any other comments? Thoughts, opinions? This is also designed by William Atta, which I did not mention. Sorry. But we're going to put this away. Yeah. And I'm going to finish cooking potatoes. Because apparently I didn't finish cooking. And thank you so much, chat, for hanging out and watching us play Caylus, which was a lot of fun. Both with you all in chat and with you, John, and Steve, and Abby melted on the table again. So yeah, tune in Thursday, and we're gonna play Dragoon with Tony Miller and potentially special guest Christy. I don't remember your last name, from Peace, Love, and Board Games. She might be coming over to play on Thursday Dragoon, which is awesome and cool, and shipping to, I don't know if it's shipping to Kickstarters yet, but it is available for pre-order, and Tony got a copy, so we're gonna play.
Cool.
Yes. So join us Thursday for that, and also maybe potentially a bonus stream of Rhino Hero, unless you want to play right now, John. I mean, it is only 10:11.
That's true. Might be able to. How long is it?
It depends on how horrible we are at building the tower. It could be 20 minutes. It could be 40 minutes.
I mean, we can only build so high because of the overhead camera.
Yeah. This is true.
Probably go home.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, chat, for hanging out, and thank you if you are not hanging out in chat with us. You should come hang out and chat with us. But thank you for watching this long into the Caylus video. I hope this was somewhat entertaining or helpful for you at that point. And if you're watching this in the future, leave a comment that you watched this far, because I'm curious how many people actually really watched this far. So there we go. Otherwise, we will see you all on Thursday.
I was going to say a final thought.
Oh,
Final thought.
Oh, final thought.
Just one thing
It's
that
a
jumped
pun.
out to me at this, no, not a pun, is just considering there have been so many worker placement games since this, nothing jumped out is, I wish this had had something that other future worker placements had done.
Which is
like,
speaks volumes to this game. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know there's sometimes you play an early version of, like, something that started a mechanic, you go, it's like this other newer thing, I wish they had done that, but, like, nothing was just like, I wish it had done this other newer thing.
Right.
So that just, I feel like that really makes it hold up, like you said.
Well, it was one of those things we were talking with Maggie where she was just like, I mean, she was saying, like, everything says, like, this but Caylus, but, like, nothing's going to beat Caylus in regards to, like, interesting or unique or different. Like, people try to say, oh, it's as revolutionary as Caylus, and it's not, typically, so.
Yeah, that's like, if you make a new mechanic, you can say.
Right.
Like a really well-integrated new mechanic. Yeah.
Yep.
I like it a lot.
Coolies.
Anyway.
All right. Good night, Internet.
Good night, Internet.